И всем привет, друзья! Как ваше настроение сегодня? Готовы к продолжению приключений наших главных героев? Отписывайтесь, как обычно, кто уже подошел. Стрим сегодня задержался, но... О, привет, Паша. Ты ничего не пропустил. Ну и да, напишите, как меня слышно, если меня слышно. Слышно хорошо, это замечательно. У меня сейчас работает вентилятор. Я надеюсь, вам это не слышно. И открыто окно, потому что жара у меня дичайшая. Ну да. Я, видишь, специально ждал тебя, Паша, чтобы начать этот стрим, чтобы ты ничего не пропустил. Видимо, не зря ждал. Ну, давайте еще пару минуток подождем, пока все-таки ответьте, как у вас день прошел, как ваше настроение, как вы переживаете жару летнюю. Да, я совсем забыл. Обязательно принесите себе чаек, ну или что вы там обычно пьете, и кушаете под мои стримы. И напишите, когда будете готовы начинать. Кстати, да, чатик у нас работает, это замечательно. Ну что, давайте начинать потихоньку. Я думаю, то что, как обычно, по ходу тянутся. секундочку. И поехали. В прошлый раз мы, по-моему, как раз доехали до Фишмута, насколько я помню. И там мы с вами и закончили, на 3 главе. Ладно, давайте продолжим. Хотя, вы знаете, давайте мы загрузим игру прям вот с 3 главы, с автосейва. Окей, ладно. Квиксейв и автосейв не отличается. Там у нас просто, по-моему, была небольшая была заставочка, насколько я помню. Во время 3 главы я хотел ее заново посмотреть. Ну ладно.
She's just as grumpy as usual, but I guess it fits her.
Так, немножко надо вспомнить управление. Можно подсветить все, можно приблизить, все что угодно. Ой. Какой ты зеленый мужик. А вот это вот, знаешь, прямо как с той самой знаменитой картины. Я вот не помню. Где там женщина и мужчина с вилами стоит. Это девочка? Это девочка. Ее собака. Ладно. Здравствуйте, я тут турист. Дуболом. Кстати, а давай мы с Кити поговорим. Вот что мне не совсем понятно, это то, что Кити как-то не очень участвует в самом процессе. Не так, как Харви с Эдной. Сейчас будет странный вопрос. Ну, помнишь, я домой девушек приводил?
Kitty, this might be a weird thing to ask, but remember when I brought lady friends home?
Yeah, those were rare enough occasions that I can remember. Oh, I see where you're going with this. I have no interest in that. All the kissy sounds are just... ugh. I tune them out.
Good to know.
What's a bit harder to tune out are the audio olfactory clues to how your digestive system works. Or rather does so poorly.
What?
Ugh, just don't fart around me anymore, okay?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry.
Ну ладно, немножко сортирного юмора. И что дальше?
What are we doing, Kitty?
Thinman House? Olmstein? Any of these ring any bells to you?
I guess I was hoping you'd be more specific.
I have my moments. Now is not one of them.
Дуешься?
Still mad about being humanized?
Very much so.
Okay, just checking.
И как у тебя дела?
How you holding up, Kitty?
Well, I talk now. We just did some voodoo. Now we're in Fish People Town. At least you're keeping things interesting.
I am?
It is technically all your fault.
Mine? It's Dawn's. Anyway, let's hustle.
Your fault.
What?
Time to samba.
Ну ладно, ладно. Котя у нас не самая такая дружелюбная, но зато за курсором следит. Так, хорошо, давай посмотрим, что у нас тут есть. У нас тут есть несколько персонажей. Мы еще вроде как куда-то можем пойти, а может и не можем. Нам, по-моему, надо найти какого-то там мужика, который поможет нам снять проклятие с нашей кошеньки. Светящаяся дверь. Здание. На здание посмотрим.
Moldy old buildings receding into darkness. And everything smells horribly of fish and fish things. Ugh.
Кстати, да, скажите, меня нормально на фоне игры слышно? Могу сделать себя немножко погромче.
I don't think she has an opinion. No.
Ну ладно. Так, это дверь, светящаяся фиолетовым. Ладно, давайте мы сначала поговорим со всеми. Дуболом.
It's a thuggish-looking big guy smoking a horribly stinky cigarette.
Он не особо похож на самом деле на рыба-человека. Скорее на какого-то зеленого тролля. Скажи.
I don't think we can take him, Buzz.
Hello there, sir.
Buzz off.
Actually, funny thing about that.
I mean it, out-of-towner.
Okay.
Еще
Turns
что-нибудь
out he's not
скажешь?
the approachable type.
You're damn right I ain't.
Ну ладно, вот это вот... Это бригада, ясно. Я думал, бригада выглядит как-то по-другому, но... Ладно, вот у этого очень интеллектуальный вид. Да? Да.
A couple of Fishmuthians. Looks like they're guarding that archway there.
А от кого, интересно, ее они охраняют?
I'm happily surrendering the pleasure of talking to that couple to you.
Ладно. Давайте поговорим.
Hey, folks. Mind if I squeeze through?
We don't mind or nothing, stranger. We just strongly discourage it.
Strongly discourage it. Okay, I can respect that. So, can you let me through anyway?
We ain't shopping you. We just strongly discouraging it.
Well, it's easy, really. Each one of you just has to take one step, no, half a step in the opposite direction, and we're all happy.
We ain't stopping you, stranger. But we ain't moving either.
Какие-то они странные. Ладно, я думаю, в этом городе все странные. Позвольте
Allow me to
представиться.
introduce myself. My name's Buzz Kerwin, and I'm a tourist here in this beautiful seaside town of yours.
Martha Webfoot. Liz here's my husband Silas.
We's the Fishmuth Citizens Brigade. Proud volunteers. Just watching over things, making sure the festival gonna go smooth. That's our job now.
Ну-ка, дайте мне пройти. Моя двоюродная сестра ждет меня. Да и обед стынет. Фестиваль?
The festival?
It ain't got nothing to do with you or your kind.
Подожди.
Yeah, that's why we strongly discouraging you from entering Fishmuth.
But I'm a participant.
Really? Judging by your accent, I would have said Eastern Orthodox.
No, I mean I'm part of the festival.
Then you're either a pilgrim or you're one of them entertainers. Pilgrim you ain't, 'cause you ain't got the garb, and you sure don't smell like one.
So that'll make you an entertainer. Let's see that entertainer license.
Хорошо, то есть мне теперь надо какой-то пропуск артиста. Так, настоящим артистам не нужны пропуска. Есть что-нибудь, что я могу сделать, чтобы убедить вас позволить мне пройти? Ну, без пропуска они меня навряд ли пропустят. Обернитесь, там трехногая жаба.
Look behind you, a three-legged toad.
Well, that must be Skippy. Little Bartholomew Liverwort's pet. Cute little fella, bouncing all over the place. Use that third leg as a kickstand. Seen it with my own eyes.
Oh, brother.
Ну ладно, попытка не пытка, как говорится. Настоящим артистам пропуски не нужны, но давай попробуем первый.
It wasn't ready. They said just go in without it.
Who said that?
The committee.
No license, no entry.
Хорошо. Настоящим артистам пропуски не
Real
нужны.
artists don't need licenses.
Well then, real artists ain't getting any deeper inside Fishmuth.
Есть
Is
что-нибудь?
there anything I can do to convince you to let me through?
Boy, you've really given up on trying anything creative like, ain't you? We ain't letting you in without a license.
Now, Silas, don't be talking nonsense. We ain't stopping anyone here.
Oh, that's right, Martha. Oh, we's just...
Strongly discouraging. Gotcha.
Ну ладно.
I'll be back.
We'll be here.
Ага, у нас тут какая-то дверка, в которую мы можем теперь войти. Вот у этих на самом деле такой вебфуты. У вебфутов очень такой странный акцент. Пытались сделать акцент сельский, но как-то, я не знаю, оно немножко странненько выглядит. Точнее, слышится. Девочка и ее собака.
It's a kid and her dog staring down at the water.
Она еще и молочко пьет. Это ж молочко, да? Знаешь, а девочка какая-то Не очень на девочку похоже.
I'm afraid talking to little kids is on you while we're on this quest.
Китти, а ты вообще мне хоть какую-нибудь пользу будешь приносить? Хоть комментарии какие-нибудь
Hey, kid.
смешные.
Good evening, sir.
I'm Buzz. What's your name?
I'm Annie Pole. This is my doggy woggy Tad.
Nice to meet you, Annie and Tadpole.
Что ты там пьешь? Чё как?
So, what you up to?
Just waiting for my cousin. She was supposed to show up a half an hour ago. It's not like her to be this late.
Как ее зовут?
What's your cousin's name?
Priscilla,
Whoa, really?
you know her?
Maybe. Well, hope she shows up real soon.
Yeah, me too. I hope everything's alright.
Ну, как бы она немножко в другом городе. А так, да, с ней все в порядке. Она даже рыбку свою получила. Там же рыбка, по-моему, была, да? Что ты там пьешь?
What are you drinking there, Annie?
Dolphin's milk. It's really good for you, very nutritious.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Интересно, чатик, как ты думаешь, а можно у нас где-нибудь найти дельфинье молоко? Можно мне чуть-чуть дельфиньего молока? Ну-ка, давайте про Тега спросим.
Is everything okay with Tad?
What do you mean?
Или Тед.
Well, his eyes are,
Wide apart? Yeah, he just sees more that way. He sometimes misses things coming straight at him, but I keep an eye out for them.
That's nice of you.
Можно
Hey,
молочка?
Annie, think you could spare some of that dolphin milk?
I would, but I might need to share it with Tad a bit later. See, he's really hungry, and my cousin's running really late. Oh, poor Tad.
Poor Tad. So he likes milk, huh?
Not really. He'd prefer a sandwich, but he'll have to settle for milk because it's all I've got.
Got it.
Понятно, мне надо найти сэндвич для Теда, чтобы получить молоко, чтобы
See ya,
применить его
Later,
куда-то.
Buzz.
А куда его применить, пока непонятно, поэтому... Дверь светящаяся. Google что-то знает о дельфиньем
There's an
молоке?
intense purple light shining through the window in this door. She doesn't come with the lockpick feature.
Да, но она жидкость и может просочиться в замочную скважину. Ладно. Так, погоди. Стой. Нет, все, действие не отменить. Я хотел посмотреть, что написано на табличке. Давай.
It says, Fishman Tourist Board, Tourist Information.
Ага. И тут мы, может быть, сможем что-нибудь...
Kitty can't read.
Yet.
Тут мы, возможно, что-то сможем узнать. Бутылка алкоголя, магниты, дискеты. Зачем тут дискеты? Футболки, кофейные кружки типа мультитул. Типа швейцарская отвертка, окей. Жуткие картины.
A cornucopia of...
You should not be using words you don't know the meaning of.
A lot of creepy paintings, mostly fishing related.
Не знаю, вот этот вот человек мне прям напоминает Игорь, который, знаешь, в старых каких-нибудь экранизациях Франкенштейна, вот этот вот горбатый помощник Виктора. Day of Tentacle опять отсылочка. Куча отсылочек ко всяким квестикам. Ну, так, давай еще посмотрим.
They all say Fishmouth. Ew. It's a multi-tool looking thing. They've always intimidated me.
Футболки.
I went to Fishmouth and all I got was out of there real fast.
А может возьмем?
I'm several sizes smaller.
Cute.
I'm not your personal miniature thief, Buzz.
Miniature. cute.
I'm not your personal mini.
Miniature.
Ясно. А это дискета. А зачем тут
Interactive guide
дискета?
on floppy disk. There's something you don't see every day. She can't read floppy disks. She can't read, period.
That's what you think.
Слушай, а может быть научить Китю читать флоппи диски? Я думаю, то, что сейчас это будет достаточно раритетным умением.
Some kind of Fishma-themed fridge magnets.
А вообще, как бы да, магнитные дискеты с магнитами рядышком. Это прям 5 баллов.
Kitty cares nothing for fridge decorations.
Ладно, а бутылка алкоголя?
It's a bottle of really fancy liquor. Nah, I don't need her assistance. Well, I won't just swipe the man's liquor from under his nose, but I doubt he'll be missing that label on the bottle, right?
Экзотик ликер. Хорошо. Так, ну ладно, давай поговорим с клерком.
It's the clerk in charge of this tourist info point.
А вообще, знаешь, это достаточно странно. Вот такой заходит к тебе чувак, начинает осматриваться, там, не знаю, тырит что-то. Ты такой, ни здрасте, ни чем могу помочь.
I'll leave you the pleasure of talking to him.
Хорошо, хорошо, я понял.
Hello.
Good evening, sir, and welcome to our info point. My name's William LQPW Watersworth, and I'm an official representative of the Fishmouth Tourist Board. What can I do for you today, sir?
Какой замечательный вечер, не
Nice
находите?
evening we're having, huh?
Nice is not a notion commonly associated with Fishmouth. While the evening, per se, with its undeniable charm and pleasant temperature, would qualify as nice, we are in Fishmouth. Therefore, I submit that it's a horrendous evening.
Okay.
Я приехал с коротким визитом в
I'm
Фишмут.
here to visit Fishmouth for a while.
If I may say so, sir, that is a horrible idea.
Yeah, I thought I'd... What? Did you just say horrible idea?
Why, of course. Fishmouth is a run-down, rotting, almost abandoned mockery of a town. Nothing to visit, the people are anything but hospitable, and we're really not accepting of strangers during this particular time of year.
I thought you represented the Fishmouth Tourist Board.
I do. You're a tourist, correct? Am I not informing you, sir? I do not see how this is confusing.
You said you're not accepting of strangers this particular time of year. Are you more accepting at other times?
No, not really. No.
Я так понимаю, то, что они гостей не принимают вообще ни в какое время года.
Is it me, or are you going out of your way to drive people away from Fishmouth?
Oh, we only have the tourist's best interest at heart. The best thing a tourist can do in Fishmouth is not be one.
Be one what?
A tourist in Fishmouth.
А почему вы не хотите?
Why do you not want me in Fishmouth?
Oh, sir, you might have misunderstood. It's not that we don't want you in Fishmouth. We don't really want anyone here. Ever.
Is that an economically sound attitude you guys are having as a community?
It is the will of the majority, sir.
А какой район Фишмута, по вашему мнению, может показаться самым отвратительным для
Which part of
приезжего?
Fishmouth do you think is the absolute most repugnant to a visitor?
That's got to be this plaza here we're situated in for sure.
Really? What about the rest of the town?
Oh, just as horrible. No, even more horrible.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Так, моего пребывания в городе. Есть какие-нибудь приветственные подарки?
Say, you've got these welcoming gifts here?
Correct, Father. Going away gifts, which we do encourage we do at your earliest convenience.
Yeah, what's an offer?
You may choose between 5 options, sir. A jolly good fridge magnet with the inscription Fishmouth. Not even once. A leather T-shaped shirt that says, I went to Fishmouth and all I got was out of there real fast. Horrible grammar, I know. A coffee mug reading Fishmouth. Ugh. A Fishmouth Tourist Attractions interactive guide on floppy disk. There's really nothing to see, so no point in wasting DVDs on it. And finally, by far the most popular choice, the Fishmouth Multi-Tool. Opens anything, provides hints, helps solve puzzles, coerces people to reveal passwords, requires ceremony, shaving of head, stripping down to underwear, slight change of religion, 6-month-long vow of silence, and a little blood sacrifice. Very useful tool. Which one of the 5 shall it be, sir?
Ну, я бы... я еще не решил, но я бы взял мультитул на самом деле.
Can't decide yet.
Very well, sir. Do return upon having chosen wisely.
That's a promise.
Так, по поводу прощального подарка. Мистер Уотерсворт, я вам признаюсь, я один из артистов.
Mr. Watersworth, I will come clean. I am one of the entertainers.
What is this you speak of, sir? I don't understand.
Фестиваль мистер Уотерсворт.
The festival, Mr. Watersworth. Is this where I pick up my official entertainer license?
You are very, very, very early, Mr.
Yes, I wanted to get a feel of the place before my performance. It's a habit of mine. Don't worry, I've arranged for my stay in advance.
Very well, sir. What type of entertainment should I look under?
Играя на лютне, могу разогнать зрителей менее чем за 30 секунд. Знаменитый фокусник. У меня есть говорящая кошка. Или стендап-комик. Давай, у меня есть говорящая кошка.
I have this talking cat.
All right, let me see here. Mr. Tornston and his horrible singing beast, is it?
Sure is.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Well, what do you know? It does speak. Oh, do make it sing, Mr. Tornston.
It's time to stop being so modest, kid, eh? The public wants you. Besides, I think Mr. Watersworth needs to be convinced of your singing abilities, lest he just give some imposters our license.
Quite right, Mr. Tornston.
We will talk about this, Mr. Tornston. What would you do with a fishman sailor? What would you do with a fishman sailor? What would you do with a fishman sailor early in the morning?
That was something indeed.
Memorable, huh?
To say the least, sir. Here's your license, Mr. Tornston.
Ну, замечательно.
Enjoy your stay, and...
I know. Keep out of everybody's business. Have a great evening, Mr. Watersworth.
Doubtful. Goodbye.
Не. Бедная Кити. Ну хорошо, теперь у меня есть пропуски, можно... Кити, ты куда пошла? Китя. Что думаешь об Энн?
What do you think of Annie?
Well, at least this one doesn't scream.
You don't like kids, huh? How do you think that would make them feel? Cute furry kitty not liking him.
They shouldn't take it personally. I don't like anyone.
Heartless carnivore.
Guilty as charged.
Хорошо, давайте отдадим им наш билет.
Mr. and Mrs. Webfoot, here's my entertainer's license.
Huh. I'll be darned. Horrible singing pet, huh? Hey, didn't you say your name was Kirby or something?
Tornston is my stage name.
We just might be attending your show, Mr. Tornston. Welcome to Fishmouth. Keep to yourself, and don't do no nosing around if you don't have to.
Gotcha, Silas. See you folks around.
Замечательно. Ну что ж, пойдем посмотрим, что у нас тут дальше.
There it is. That's Finman's over there.
I don't know, man. It's been all fun and games so far, but this place is giving me the serious creeps.
Can't argue with that.
Так, что у нас тут? Скучающий горожанин, поедающий сэндвичи, горожанин с газетой. Теперь я знаю, где взять сэндвич. Вопрос в том только, как нам его взять. Масляная лужа, окно, гостиничная вывеска.
As crumbling and decayed as Darkham, maybe a bit more. I might be a poor student / librarian, but she has some living standards.
Да уж.
And there's the stink too. Really adds to the atmosphere.
Хорошо, ворота. Что за ворота?
There's a light coming from somewhere down there, but the gate's positively locked. She doesn't come with the lockpick.
Да, мы знаем. Я могу еще пойти туда, могу пойти туда. И тут у нас что? А тут у нас тоже что-то есть. Темный переулок, урна. Переулок еще темнее.
Oh, brother, this one's even darker. Nope, not going down there.
О, привет. Мужик, куда пошел?
I'd go there, but Mr. Shaky Pants over here won't.
Because there's no reason to. Jeez.
Uh-huh.
Я думаю, то, что мне рано или поздно туда придется все-таки пойти. Темный переулок.
It gets really dark that way, really dark.
I'd go there, but Mr. Shaky Pants...
Because there's no reason.
Так, хорошо. Давай пороемся в мусоре. Ну, как бы какой квест без возможности порыться в мусоре, правильно?
A great example of the Urban Decay School of Design.
А порыться?
Fascinating wonders might await deep in its smelly confines, but I won't be the one to discover them.
Давай, поиграем в бомжика.
Stinking up the place. Not that it's an exception or anything.
Ладно. Привет, скучающий горожанин.
She looks really, not happy. She's just as mean as you are, Cat.
Please.
Hi there.
You staying at the Finmans
Подожди,
tonight?
это женщина.
I might be.
Good luck.
Как-то...
It puddles. It's what it does.
Не очень приветливая горожанка.
A Fishmuthian citizen really intent on reading that newspaper. I don't want to involve her.
Gliding down through the dark green water.
Yeah?
И все.
He can breathe underwater because he has amphibious nostrils.
I'm sorry, who?
On the way down, he passed hundreds of trout of different sizes.
Мне кажется, он просто читает комиксы про Аквамена. Чатик, как ты думаешь?
Trout are freshwater fish and have underwater weapons.
Точно про Аквамена.
I mean, what?
Так, это у нас любитель бутербродов.
It's a Fishmuth citizen enjoying his sandwich. She has nothing to say. Good evening, good sir.
Evening, stranger.
The name's Buzz. Buzz Kerwin.
Nope, that's wrong, I'm afraid. The name's Milton. Milton the mechanic.
No, I mean my name's Buzz.
I didn't know they named kids Buzz anymore. I thought that was considered cruel and unusual.
The mechanic?
The mechanic? Is that your surname?
Yes, sir. Maybe you heard of us if you're from round Miskatonic. We're a distant offshoot of the Kingsport the Plumbers. They hate our guts.
Sorry to hear that.
Nothing to be sorry about. We hates their guts too. Just straight up gut hating back and forth. Always been the way in our clan.
It's nice to have traditions.
Sure is.
Это грузовик, около которого вы сидите, он ваш?
Is this your truck you're sitting next to?
Sure was. It's dead now, bleeding oil all over the road like them zebras, you know, on National Zoo TV. Them poor striped horses. Used to watch them shows a lot as a kid. Always got to me how them critters was meeting their end. I mean, a lion's gotta eat, but us humans? Man, we can do better than that. I made me a choice back then.
You became a vegetarian?
Hell nah. In Fishmouth? You crazy? We put fish in everything here. Nah, I swore off zebra meat forever. Never felt better, never felt the need for it. But yeah, the truck's mine.
Будешь что-нибудь делать по поводу грузовика?
So, are you doing anything about the truck?
Nothing. Sitting here, hopeless, despairing, eating my tasty fish sandwich.
Bon appetit.
Nah, it's just tuna.
Что ты мне можешь рассказать о Фишмуте?
What can you tell me about Fishmouth?
Well, I don't know how you made it in, but the sooner your non-local hides is out of here, the better. Us Fishmouth folk don't like out-of-towners, no siree. And the order...
The order?
Never mind, I'm just talking crazy. Been playing too many of them blasted video games, you know? Make you dumb, they do.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Are you gonna eat your second sandwich?
Now that's a very personal question, Mr. Curlin. What of it?
I, would like to have it?
You would, wouldn't you? Well, I tell you what, I'll trade you for it.
What do you have in mind?
I have a craving for something scrumptious. A human heart, perhaps? Yours? Huh? Oh, I'm awfully sorry, I don't know what came over me. Been playing these dark sci-fi adventure games. They've been messing with me, true as I'm sitting here and telling you.
Murder simulators, awful stuff.
Indeed. Where was I? Oh yeah. Get me something refreshing, and you got the sandwich.
У меня вроде как раз есть напиток. Печенка доктор Фишер.
I think you like this can of Dr. Fisher.
Why, I sure will. Dr. Fisher's, trademark, my favorite. This gonna go down real good once I'm done with my sandwich. Made with the finest, most odorous Fishmouth water. A deal's a deal, Mr. Kremlin. Here's your sandwich. Enjoy.
Thanks, Milton. Enjoy your other sandwich.
Так, хорошо.
Catch you later, Milton.
You probably will. My truck's dead.
Хорошо, а теперь у меня есть бутер, который можно будет обменять на молоко. О, у меня тут еще что-то, старопьяница. Так, давай-ка мы попробуем сначала сюда зайти. Паломник и Финман. Лестница, доска с ключами, паломник, кувшин с кофе, дедовские часы.
Seems like it's always 10 o'clock in this hotel.
Конечно, часы-то не работают. Кувшин с кофе.
Complimentary coffee. Black as midnight on a moonless night. How thoughtful of Mr. Finman.
Давай
Nothing to
возьмем.
pour it in.
Ясно. То есть мне надо сначала какую-нибудь посудину. Ладно, давай поговорим.
That there must be the namesake of this hotel. No, hello there.
Боб Альмштейн.
Bob Olmstein.
What did you just say?
Oh, God, my spleen?
You should have that checked out, stranger. Your spleen plays multiple important roles in your body. It's a filter for blood and part of your immune system. It also helps fight bacteria, especially the kind that causes pneumonia and meningitis. So I've heard.
Okay, thanks for the info.
Oh, cooked spleen's supposed to taste real yummy. I don't mean the human kind, of course. I wouldn't know about that.
Very interesting.
Какой прекрасный сегодня вечер.
What a great evening in Fishmouth, isn't it?
Evening? Yeah, I suppose it is evening. I don't know what you find so great about it, though.
You know, the salty sea-scented breeze, the smell of rotting fish, the distant thunder. Charming.
Мистер Финман.
Mr. Finman, I presume.
That's me, yeah.
Nice hotel you've got here.
Nice. Ain't nothing nice about it. We don't do nice in Fishmouth. There anything I can do for you, stranger?
Снять номер.
I'd like a room, please.
I'd love to help you out, sir. We's all completely booked up.
Really? I only see one key missing on that wall behind you.
Ain't you been snooping around? Got a bunch of pilgrims coming over for the festival soon. That one standing there is the first of the bunch. Booked the whole place, they did. Don't bother wasting your breath on him. He ain't talking nothing. You ain't from Fishmouth, is you? I can smell it all over you. Why you come here?
You're a direct man, aren't you, Mr. Finman?
Yeah, and I've been known to judge a man. He was nosy and skinny. Too skinny.
Весьма критично.
Well, that was judgmental.
Yes, well, think nothing of it. I just got this hunger up in me. Ain't eaten nothing in a while.
Что за фестиваль, о котором вы говорили?
What's this festival you mentioned?
Nothing you should know of. That's our business. We Fishmouth folk. It's Fishmouth business. We got our own to look up to. Don't need you funny smelling outsiders telling us what to do and who to listen to.
I might just hang around and check it out if it's happening soon.
That's not to be advised, Skinny. The order don't take kindly to stranger.
Орден? Какой орден?
The order? What order?
Nah, never you mind them.
Aw, come on, tell me. I'm here, might as well learn a thing or two about Fishmouth.
The only thing you need to know about that there esoteric order is that they don't want you here. So you best be on your way. That's all I can tell you.
Что за фестиваль?
What's this festival you mentioned?
Nothing you should know. We
Так,
got
вроде мы это
I
уже
might
слышали.
just hang around and check it out if it's happening soon.
That's not to be advised, Skinny. The order don't take kindly to stranger.
А здесь хоть кто-нибудь к кому-нибудь относится с дружелюбием?
Does anyone take kindly to anyone around here?
Our own outsider. You don't like it, you can skedaddle on out of here.
Ясно.
Where was I?
По поводу комнаты?
So about that room.
We's all booked. See that pilgrim standing over there? Him and his kind done booked up every single room except the one. About to arrive any minute now. Otherwise, I love to serve you.
Maybe it's me, but did that really warrant such a laugh?
Think nothing of it, stranger. It's the hunger, you see. My stomach's growling is all. Makes me say all kind of things. Pay no mind.
Может, ему что-нибудь поесть дать? Могу ли я заинтересовать вас этой печенькой?
Can I interest you in this cookie I've got here?
I'm a meat man myself, but right now I could eat just about anything, I reckon. If it ain't meat though, I got to wash it down some and I ain't got anything.
You
Ah,
mean
как же
like
кофе?
alcohol, right?
You was pretty smart for a stranger.
Только мясо, да?
All meat, huh? Got any preferences or anything goes?
Oh, I got my preferences. Sorry, Skinny. Don't be judging me. Look at yourself, all skin and bone. Nothing on you worth mentioning.
What? What'd you mean?
Oh, nothing.
Ну тут как бы такие намеки, да, что он людоед.
How come you don't have any alcohol around?
Been no need. We've been having plenty of meat around here. Till it stopped coming, that is. Be arriving for the festival soon, though. Ain't
I don't get it. Are the pilgrims bringing you meat?
Oh, yeah, you could say that. You could definitely say that.
That's one exceptionally jovial innkeep. Anyway,
Так, в занятом номере живет паломник. Тот парень из номера принес вам мясо.
has the guy in the room brought you any meat?
Butcher, fancy yourself some kind of detective or something, outsider? What's with all them questions now?
I'm just curious by nature.
Too curious, you ask me. No place for your kind here, outsider.
Just wondering how come your one customer hasn't provided you with any meat, that's all.
He's a stranger in that one. Ain't nothing like our usual customers. Pays damn well, too. Gold, stranger, gold. We is likes our gold up in here.
Золото здесь популярно.
So gold is popular around here, huh?
Used to be... You asking way too many questions, Skinny.
Я здесь, чтобы повидаться с этим джентльменом.
I'm here to see this gentleman.
He ain't come down in a while. I don't reckon he will anytime soon. I wouldn't wait if I were you, stranger.
You know, getting constantly called a stranger and an outsider tends to be a little grating after a while. Have you considered that?
We don't take...
Kindly, gotcha.
Так, подожди, в занятом номере живет
Oh,
паломник?
so the one occupied room is this pilgrim's.
No, it's someone else staying there.
Can you tell me what his name is?
Here at Finman House, we value our customers' privacy.
Uh-huh. I gotta
Хорошо.
run.
Take care, stranger.
Давай поговорим с паломником.
Hello. Okay then.
I am completely uninterested.
Looks like he's the strong, silent type.
Хорошо, молчаливый Боб. Может нам по лесенке пойти?
I'm afraid I can't do it without Finman's permission.
Так, погоди, дать ему...
Better talk to him.
Окей. Дать ему печеньку не получится. Кувшин с кофе, древние часы. Что-нибудь с ними
I
сделать?
don't think this one opens.
Хорошо. Вот у нас это путь обратно. Так, и теперь я думаю, мы можем дать бутерброд пёселю и... Держи бутерброд.
Hey, kid. Want this sandwich?
I don't. But my doggy woggy Tad sure would love it. Sandwiches are his favorite. Thanks.
Hey, Annie. Think you could spare some of that dolphin milk?
Sure, I was gonna share it with Tad, but that sandwich sure will fill his little belly up good. Here you go.
Thanks, Annie. You're a good kid.
Спасибо. Теперь у меня есть дельфинье молоко, и, возможно, его можно в кофе добавить. Как ты думаешь, чатик? Дверь светящаяся. Ладно, пойдем. Давай попробуем для начала вот это сюда.
No need to
Нет?
claim it's not milk.
Ладно. Может быть, действительно в кофе добавить?
Not in the picture, though.
Ясно, то есть мне надо будет кружку. Ладно. Но все-таки добавить, скорее всего, его придется. Хорошо. Будем знать. Ворота, Милтон, драндулет, окно. Слушай, а не окно ли это того самого номера?
One solitary lit window. Wonder who's in there.
Да, интересно, кто там. А прикинь, там наш детектив. Вот это будет, конечно, номер.
Why do they just let it rot in there? Surely people prefer it fresh, right?
Ooh, I have my standards, thank you.
Так, хорошо.
Why am I
Это...
staring at her? Back to adventuring.
Ведро рыбы.
A rotting basket full of putrid fish, or the other way around.
Ooh, I have my standards, thank you.
Отдаленный риф, рыбацкая лодка и пьяный старый пьяница.
A strangely shaped reef, almost an island, really. She's not going.
Так, хорошо. Лодка.
A rusty, creaking fishing boat that's seen better days.
О, у нас еще и тут что... О, ля-ля. Какая у нас тут мадемуазель. Ладно, давай со старым пьяницей поговорим.
It's an old drunk sailor chilling in that rope coil. Nah, I don't. Hi there, Gramps.
Roger, get lost, young'un.
Меня зовут
My
Баз.
name's Buzz. Nice to meet you.
Get on out of here. Fishmouth ain't no place for you, boy.
Well, at least you Fishmouthians are consistent about that.
Какой милый вечерок.
What a great evening to be alive, isn't it?
You think I'm crazy, don't you?
Where'd you get that idea?
Old Shadok knows.
Вам не стоит это
You
пить.
should not be drinking that, old-timer.
Who are you to tell old Shadok what to do, sonny? Go, get... You think I'm crazy, don't you?
No, I really don't. I hate to come across as judgmental, but do you really want to spend your twilight years in an alcohol-induced stupor?
It's as not a choice, sonny boy. If you'd have seen what these old eyes have seen, I tell you.
Tell me.
Nah, rather drink, boy. Whiskey makes one forget.
Я думаю, то, что мне надо будет раздобыть его виски и после этого отдать их консьержу в отеле. Вам обязательно это пить, да?
Really need that drink, huh?
Aye.
I'm willing to do you a world of good and take that cursed whiskey off of your hands. Have you considered a healthier alternative?
What you babbling about there, boy?
Может... кофе?
How about coffee?
I never touched the stuff. Never even smelled it.
You've never smelled coffee?
Not in my life, boy. My mama, rest her soul, she tried to get my Peppy to drink it. Left the old hooch. But my Peppy wasn't having any of it. Dizzy-Volatile is the devil's drink. Then he drank another whiskey. Lord rest her.
That's a story to remember, Gramps.
Может... апельсинового
How
сока?
about orange juice?
Ain't no oranges in Fishmouth, sonny boy. You's more likely to squeeze juice out of a calamari. And you don't want to taste that, Trestles either.
I'll take your word for it. How
Чайку.
about tea? Nothing like a warm cup of tea to relax you and get you in the mood for a chat.
I can't stand that stuff. I've been a fisherman all my life, boy. It was just water, 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 all the time. I ain't putting that watered down concoction in me, no sir.
Kinda got a point there.
Газировка.
How about soda?
Soda? Why that sugar water, son? Healthy alternative, my salty behind.
Can't argue with that.
Значит, ему надо как-то принести кофе.
I gotta run.
Run, boy. Never return.
Кофе надо куда-то налить. Наверное, надо пойти вот сюда. Это, судя по всему, что-то типа местного бара. Моряк. Развалины.
Looks like the oldest ship anchored in Fishmouth Harbor. If only it could tell its tales. Oh, an actual sea captain in the flesh. She even smells like one. Nah, no need.
Давай поговорим.
Ahoy! That your ship over there?
She ain't going nowhere anytime soon, lubber.
Frankly, I'm flattered you'd call me that, but I don't think we've met before.
Leave your bilge, rat.
Oh, okay, understood. Bye. Ahoy! That your ship over there?
She ain't going nowhere anytime.
Frankly, I'm...
Leave your bilge, rat.
Oh,
Окей. А это у нас кто?
what is it about sailing that turns people to alcohol? Vast to you too, kind sir.
Ясно. Так, погоди. И что, и у нас тут больше некуда. Ясно. А может ему дать этот дельфиний молоко?
I don't think I should give him plain milk. Nah, no need to...
Ладно. Ведро рыбы, кружку пока что брать негде. Ну давай попробуем просто здесь взять вот это вот кувшин с кофе.
Nothing to pour it in.
Подожди, нечего налить. Как это нечего? У меня есть молоко.
Not in the...
Может вот это вот присобачить?
No need, I know. Hey, what did you mean by good luck?
It's no fun if I tell you. You're gonna find out yourself soon enough.
Is there something about the Finman house you're not telling me?
You got the wrong person, stranger. Tourist info's over that way.
Not a lot of help from there, I'm afraid.
Help? Oh, you don't need that. Yet.
Хорошо. Маслянистая лужа. Может, нам надо как-то это чем-то собрать?
Oily and puddly. Can't think of any use for it.
Ну не
Yeah,
кошку же. Так, у меня есть некрономикон. Ярлык дельфинье молоко. Может, ну, не знаю, это глупо. Молоко сюда наливать. А давай вот с этим вот еще поговорим.
Turns out he's not the...
Ясно. А еще вот с этим. поводу прощального подарка.
About that going away gift.
I take it you've made a wise decision.
Кофейную кружку.
I'll have the coffee mug.
An interesting choice there. There you are.
Спасибо. Увидимся.
Seeing ya.
I wish you would reconsider. Good day.
Теперь мне есть куда налить кофе. И, наверное, можно туда сразу попробовать добавить молоко.
I think I want to keep this.
Хорошо.
Got me a cup full of fully.
Хорошо, оставим его черным. Пойдем к старому задок. Ну и имечко, да? Даже не нюхали кофе. Я вам кое-что принес.
What is it, boy?
Coffee.
What? Get the gosh darned abomination out of my face!
This gives me an idea. I gotta run.
Run, boy! Never return!
Давай мы вот сейчас вот это возьмем. Сделаем вот так.
I think I want to pour something else inside.
И потом нальем туда кофе. Теперь у меня тут экзотический ликер. И теперь можно выдать это за... Не знаю за что. Но за что-то, наверное, очень вкусное. Я вам кое-что принес.
Got you a little something.
What is it?
It's a special kind of liquor. Very exotic import.
Liquor?
Says so on the label. Now, don't expect it to taste like regular hooch. It's very exotic. Supposed to have a real kick to it.
Let me see that. Smells like nothing I ever smelled before. And I can't say it's bad either. Whew, what is this devilry, boy? Kinda got me feeling all fluttery inside.
Special import. Supposed to really get you going.
I'll say. Why, I feel refreshed as ever. It's like this curtain slowly lifting off of me eyes and mine, son. Whew, you done all Zadok a mighty good one. Can you get me more of this stuff?
I'll let you know what it is and where to get it. But I'd like that bottle of whiskey in return if that's alright with you.
Ah, take it. Who needs that stuff? I can safely say this has been a full-fledged epiphany, Buzz.
Да, типа кофе отрезвляет.
Hey, you remember my name. Thanks.
Not a problem, son. Boy, do I feel good. I just might get up and walk around a little later.
Good to hear, Mr. Zadok. Now that you're refreshed, care to tell me a bit about Fishmouth?
What is it you want to know, Buzz?
Ничего, скоро у него кофеиновый отходняк начнется и будет все хреновенько, да? А почему в Фишмуте все такие
Why
скрытные?
is everyone so secretive here in Fishmouth?
Where do I begin, my friend? See, you're stuck of a curse that runs through most of Fishmouth's residents' blood. Turn them into fish and toad-like things. And then they dig to the water. But that's not even the worst thing.
You'd think that's the worst thing, wouldn't you?
Oh, there's worse. And I've seen it with my own two eyes. hanging around the abandoned factory up Elliott Street. Seen them. Hideous fishmen and octopus-like monsters. Caught a glimpse of them in the moonlight. Heard their awful noises. Horrible. It were horrible.
The curse.
Nah, Buzz. It weren't the curse. These things were not born this way. They was mutants. Abominations. Coupled together from fish and man and squid. The butcher. That's who they whisper made those things.
Who's the butcher?
I don't know that, Buzz. But I suppose it's some shady character that's in cahoots with the esoteric order of Dagon. And they're raising hell in the fishmouth. Raising hell. Literally.
How can I get to this abandoned factory?
You can't now. They've shut off those streets. In preparation for their evil festival.
Вы когда-нибудь слышали о человеке по имени Боб Ольмштейн?
Ever heard of a man called Bob Olmstein?
Can't say I ever did.
He's supposed to be staying at the Finman.
The Finman, huh? Folks lodging there have a habit of disappearing without a trace. Sneaky fella, that Finman. Slippery as an eel.
А что за эзотерический орден?
What's this esoteric order I keep hearing about?
The esoteric order of Dagon. Fishman folks worshipping the deep ones. Dagon's their high priest. Supposed to be this huge amphibian thing. That's what the festival's about. Worshipping Dagon in sacrifices they bring to him.
Sacrifices? What kind of sacrifices?
I shudder to think, my boy. But what I can tell you is that they're raising something over in Crackham Bay. And if you ask me, it can only be the half-goofa.
Half-go what?
The half-goofa. Huge, ugly sea monster. And yeah, I reckon that sucker's gotta be big. Since they ain't letting anyone anywhere near Crackham Bay for a year now. Completely cut it off. No way to enter it from anywhere.
Мне нужно кое в чем вам признаться.
I've got a confession to make.
What's that, Buzz?
The whiskey I gave you that you love so much, that's actually coffee.
What? Well, I'll be darned. You sure pulled a fast one on old Zadok, haven't you? Well, good on you, Buzz. But you know what? Good on me, too. Because I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks. I guess I love coffee, and I gotta live with myself now. I just might be hooked on it. You're right, Buzz. And when you're right, you're right. Right?
Right.
Так, хорошо.
I'll see you later, Mr. Zadok.
God bless you, boy. Take care.
Чашечка крепкого. Хорошо, интересно, здесь все-таки есть какая-то вариативность или нет? Так, буквально одну минутку я выключу вентилятор, потому что становится уже прохладненько. Так, и я тут. Чатик, ты мне, кстати, пиши, если хочешь сделать перерыв и все такое прочее. А мы пока что отправимся обратно в гостиницу и поговорим с этим самым консьержем. Я думаю, то, что ему сейчас можно отдать просто виски. Эти куда пошел-то? Разговаривай давай с Финманом. Так, в занятном номере живет паломник. Вот, запить печенье.
Mr. Finman, got you a little something to wash down the cookie with.
Let me smell that. Oh, you did good, stranger. You was mighty kind. Mighty kind, I tell you. That hit the spot.
And here's your cookie.
You ain't tampered with this here fine piece of pastry now, has ya?
Oh, God forbid, no.
Down the hatch! Good. Thanks, stranger. What? What you standing there all expectantly like that for?
Oh, Nothing.
What? You expect me to keel over or something? Boy, I got a stomach lined with steel myself.
What the heck?
I don't know what you put in that cookie, but it wasn't working.
I have no idea either. My roommate. Wait a minute. Care to explain what's going on here?
Not until you explain what your business with Mr. Ormstein is.
Я ему кошку хочу вернуть.
I'm returning his cat. It got lost around the docks. I found it, so here I am.
That is a very special cat indeed, but it's not Mr. Ormstein's. You are trying to deceive me. Well, there are two possible situations. Either your heart is full of darkness and deceit, in which case I suggest you turn around and run, or your intentions are pure and your heart innocent, in which case we can talk.
Important role in this occult situation I stumble into.
Role? No, he plays no role. But what is yours? What part was assigned to you?
Part? I'm just a librarian, sir, and this detective guy came looking for the Necronomicon.
Kid-type.
Exactly. And then they kidnapped him.
Kidnapped? Who kidnapped him?
Search me. Anyway, I've been walking around with this Necronomicon thing on me.
You have it? The real one?
It's gotta be real. Made my cat start talking.
Sup?
Hello. Yes, that explains that.
Well, that's us. What's Ormstein to you?
You speak his name so lightly, let's just say I watch him from a distance. Try and look out for danger, pointless as though that might be.
Pointless? Why?
I just might be a fly buzzing around a lion. Never mind. I don't normally get close to him, but if you do have the real Necronomicon...
Here it is.
An exception will be made. We'll walk up to his room and we'll see from there.
Интересно, интересно.
What else was I expecting? He's gone. Again. It might mean they're coming. We must stay vigilant.
They? Who's they?
Oh, too many possibilities in that regard.
Oh my god, all this for nothing. It just keeps getting worse. You might as well at least tell me your name. Mine is Buzz Kerwin, and this is Kitty.
You may call me Barnabas. I am a protector of the other, a seeker of truth, and a hunter of evils.
Must look nice on your business card. Okay, first of all, how do you know Dawn?
I was the one who hired him to find the Holy Tome. It should never fall into the hands of madmen.
Подожди, то есть это вот он нанял, а не культ? Зачем было нанимать Дона?
Why hire Dawn? Is he an occult detective?
No, but he is a damn good seeker. Well, maybe was.
Oh man, don't say that. I'm sure he'll find a way to pull through.
Безумцы? Какие безумцы?
Madmen? What madmen?
The Parish of the Starry Knowledge, the Esoteric Order of Dagon, or the Butcher.
Звездный приход.
Starry Parish?
Foul worshippers of a thing called the Haunter, and the shining trapezohedron it dwells in.
Geometry. I've heard of the Esoteric Order. What's up with them?
Have you now? So you also know of what they're raising here in Fishmouth?
Фавкуфу? Да не знаю я.
Not really.
The Hafgufa. Those idiots. Those complete and utter morons. They have no idea what that can bring about.
Well, neither do I, but are you gonna do something about the Hafgufa?
They've cut off access to Kraken Bay completely. But I'll think of something. I must.
The Butcher? Tell me about the Butcher.
This is not the place nor the time for that. But what I will say is this. He must not have the Necronomicon. You must keep it away from him, at all cost.
Sounds like someone I'd stay away from regardless.
Do not underestimate his reach, and watch your step here in Fishmouth. Him and the Esoteric Order are likely in cahoots, and they're everywhere.
Okay, so what does he want with the Necronomicon?
To bring this world to its knees.
Okay, that makes sense, sure. Anyway... About Olmstein.
Иного?
What did you mean by the other? Olmstein? What makes him other? Who is he anyway?
Though you carry the book, you must understand my reluctance toward telling you these things. Still, see here, though he walks among us, he is not like us.
Oh, geez, with the cryptic talk again.
Как получилось, что вы не вырубили Финмана раньше?
If you're protecting Olmstein, how come you didn't knock Finman out earlier? That guy was definitely up to some gruesome stuff. Maybe Olmstein would have still been around.
I was about to take him out. I had reserved all the remaining rooms just to make sure no one would intervene. Then you came along, and I had to be cautious. Maybe I still should be. You do walk around with spiked pastry on your person.
Not spiked enough. But I'm kinda glad to be rid of it. Anyway... Can you describe Olmstein for me?
Ha! That would be futile. He might appear different to you than he does to me. Or you might see him clearly, and not be able to remember it an hour later. His nature is hard to grasp for all of us.
But the voodoo gentleman described him as just, you know, some friend of his. Was he trying to deceive me, or...?
There's no time to go into this, but that should not surprise you. Olmstein appears in different ways to different people. It is his nature.
Wonderful. Changing subject. So, he does this a lot? Disappear at the worst possible moment?
It is in his ever-changing nature, yes. But there is always a little breadcrumb left behind.
Might as well look for it, right?
Yes, I will trust you to do that. I'll keep an eye on the stairs in the meantime. Get to it.
It's what I do.
Хорошо. Листок бумаги, перья, чемодан. Вжитая зона, портрет. Интересный, чей это портрет?
A particularly unattractive representative of the fishmouth population. Kitty couldn't care less. Definitely not souvenir material. Just a mug and a pitcher of coffee. Nothing to shine any kind of light on this Olmstein character. I need nothing.
Обжитая зона, оно то самое. Картина с гаванью.
Hey, look at that. It's a pretty neat painting of the harbor. Accurate, too. Definitely.
Ладно, давай посмотрим, что за листок
A
бумаги.
conspicuous piece of paper lying on Olmstein's bed. It's okay, I can handle it.
Какая-то пирамида. Знаешь, похоже на созвездие. Наверное, оно мне пригодится.
Crow's feathers strewn all over the place. Is this guy some kind of bird enthusiast?
The word you're looking for is ornithophile.
I thought you couldn't read.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Знаешь, мне кажется, может он превратился в птицу?
They're interesting, but not pick up and carry around interesting.
Хорошо. У меня тут еще осталось чемодан.
Completely empty. Either Olmstein travels light or he's just wearing everything right now. She doesn't need it.
Так, а в общем-то больше ничего и нет. Но окно давай еще посмотрим.
That big window overlooks the smelly intersection outside. Looks like the only way out, so I guess Olmstein jumped. But we didn't see or hear anything. I don't have a reason to leave this room in such a radical way.
Already seen the view. It stinks.
That's Barnabas, if he's to be believed. I found this drawing. Can you make any sense of it?
Olmstein's sign. Why would he leave it here again?
What is it? What does it mean?
I've seen it before, yes. I know not what it means, but it must have been left here for you.
Me? But how could he know I was coming? And why me again? Why me?
It is the role you play in this, and questioning it is a waste of time.
Роль?
Role? What role? Finding the book was an accident. It was just bad luck.
That is how the tome works. The roles are defined, but the book is pure chaos.
Help me understand more about Olmstein. I need to find him. I need to change my cat back.
That is your stake in all of this?
Hey, that has a name, buddy. Sort of.
Как вы узнали о Бобби Альштейне?
How did you come to know of Bob Olmstein?
That is a story for another time.
Why is his name Bob Olmstein? I mean, you call him Mother and all that, but his name is so common.
There must be a reason for that. But does it really matter? Not to me.
What's Olmstein's game? Is it good? Is he evil?
These are questions that I cannot outright answer with a yes or no. All I have is my belief and some suppositions. And the former is much more powerful than the latter. If they do exist, maybe the answers are not meant for the likes of us. What we must do is play our roles.
What belief?
I believe I must try and stay by his side. And right now I am failing at that.
What was Olmstein up to here in Fishmouth?
Perhaps checking on some seeds he had planted.
Oh man, I just know you're speaking figuratively and it's just that cryptic stuff again that drives me mad. No offense, but why can't you just talk like normal people?
I'm not normal people.
Of course you're not. But is there anything helpful you can tell me about Olmstein?
I can tell you some things, I guess. He might seem ever-changing, yes, but balance and rules, these too are in his nature. Self-imposed balance and rules.
I'm sure you can be more specific than that. What rules?
Do you ever watch the moon buzz koan?
Время от времени?
Yeah, occasionally.
There is something about it, its phases. They seem to correlate to important events and to how he affects this world. But in which way exactly? You'll need to find out on your own.
The Necronomicon. You seem to know more about it than I do. What is it?
Many things. We might call it holy, and we might be mistaken. Holy as in not of this world.
Debatable, but do go on.
It changes things.
Sherlock Holmes over here.
It chooses roles. It alters the very nature of things. But it does it when it wants, or when the stars are right. And if it makes its way into the wrong hands, it ends existence itself.
Well, that's encouraging. But mine are not the wrong hands, right? Right?
They're not the most competent. That much is clear.
No, they are not, I think.
Почему он все время изменяется?
Why does it keep changing?
The Necronomicon is chaos in written, volatile form.
What do its pages hold? What language is it written in, and what does it all mean?
I've never read it, nor do I want to. All I have to go on are rumors and whispers, but both hold more and more power in this world. As for the meaning of the words, some of them are most probably incantations, or instructions of some kind.
Instructions?
Yes, and stories.
Stories? What stories?
It does not matter now. You must focus on your next move.
Would it be safer in your hands? You do seem to know a lot more about it.
No! No. Maybe I fear it more than you do. But that is not why I refuse it. It is not for me to bear it.
Yeah, I guess I needed to turn Kitty back.
Yes, you need to do that.
You said the book is pure chaos, but Olmstein is about rules and balance? How does that work?
You make a good point. For a while now, I've been suspecting there must exist a counterpoint to the chaotic tome. If there is such a thing, it should be sought out before it's too late.
Great, but I have no leads, no nothing. Can you help out in any way?
I am considering it. Let me think about it.
What was that?
I think they're coming. the stairs. Damn it! Quick, out the window.
Are you serious? It's really up high.
Have faith. You can make it. I'll hold them back.
But I don't know what to do or where to go or...
There's no time. Go! Go!
Ну это прям сейчас, я не знаю, день над Инсмутом.
Find peace. Find peace.
Hey there, Buzz. Fancy running into you.
Mr. Kataib!
Please, call me Don. Welcoming town fisherman, ain't it?
Yeah, lovely. Boy, am I glad to see you. You okay, Don?
Well, I have no shoes and I don't know how to running, but aside from that, I'm all right. You headed my way. Got a thing or two to catch up on.
Let's talk about it in Darkham. Taxi!
Ну, похоже, мы выбрались из Ишмута.
All right, we should be safe in here. I hope. Better keep the lights down.
You don't happen to have any cat food lying around, do you?
I keep forgetting it can speak.
It? Rude.
Look, I let you two rest all the drive here from Fishmouth, but now it's time for us to buck up, get our coconuts situated, and work out where we're at.
Right. So, what happened to you?
I cracked lid in the underbunk of some lunatic cult. These guys were also after the Necronomicon, but apparently you gave them the slip. Not the sharpest crayons in the box.
The Starry Knowledge Cult.
Yeah, how'd you know? Anyway, they kneel and keel to some kind of rock what came from the stars. Supposed to croak ya or give you some kind of vision beyond time if you lay your mitts on it.
So, did you?
Now I glow in the dark. The Haunter's Mark, they call it. Ain't something I'd believe if I read it in the pulps, but now it's on me, I can't deny it. Things have definitely gone 15 shades of bizarro. And there's a talking cat.
Again, I'm right here. Rude.
Whoa. Did you try using your power?
I didn't get the chance. I snuck out and crept around those smelly streets until I saw you legging it. That's about it. What you got?
Well, I read from the book and now Kitty talks. Well, there's that. Then I visited a voodoo dude who told me to look for this Bob Olmstein guy in Fishmouth. Long story short, Olmstein had already left, but I did meet your employer. Fella by the name of Barnabas. Pretty big guy, white dreadlocks and beard, maybe in his 50s.
Huh. I'll have to look him up in my files.
Yeah, well, Barnabas is convinced Olmstein is of almost, divine nature. And there's also another cult called the Esoteric Order of Dagon, and they're about to have their creepy festival in Fishmouth soon. Oh, and there's a guy called the Butcher. Oh, just saying it all out loud makes my head spin.
I know about those esoteric weirdos. Not the first time they completely shut off Fishmouth to do God knows what. Butcher. Those starry kooks mentioned him.
All Barnabas told me was to keep the Necronomicon away from the Butcher at all cost. And you know it's weird. Barnabas hired you to find the book, but he wouldn't take it when I offered it.
Strange. Well, he did pay up front, so he's all right as far as I'm concerned. So, what do we do now?
You, wanna help?
Kid, strange and mysterious are why I work this beat. Now that I've lost my shoes and my hand is all magic-like, this old bloodhound ain't going back.
Boy, am I glad to hear that. Alright, well, there's two things. One, apparently there must be some item that counterbalances the Necronomicon's chaos, so we should probably look for that. And two, Barnabas told me to find peace. I kinda wanna research that online. You do have internet, right?
Yeah, there should be some in that laptop thing.
Oh, brother.
You look into that. I wanna see what this Haunter's Mark is all about.
Так, ага, мы теперь играем за детектива.
That there's Kitty. Hey, Kitty.
Is it important?
No.
Let me know when it is.
Okay, Kitty. I don't think the Haunter's Mark works on her.
Привет из прошлого. Открыто достижение.
I don't
Что за
think the
метка?
Haunter's Mark works on her. That's my file cabinet. Call me old-fashioned. Go ahead.
Так, давай посмотрим, что у нас тут есть. Ноутбук, Кити, письменный стол, дипломы. Интересно, и что он заканчивал?
Those belong to the guy what rented here before me. Never cared enough to take them down.
Can you believe this guy Joey didn't even bother taking those old diplomas down?
That says something about a man, Vince. Don't ask me what though.
Whoa, you sounded eerie. And you were talking in a couple of different voices.
Never been much of a thespian, so I guess the Haunter's Mark does work.
I think you were channeling the movers. How long ago was that?
I don't know. Years. I had a feeling I shouldn't tip the short, annoying one.
Well, you can now legit read the past.
Future would have probably been more helpful, but I'm not complaining. All right, give me a minute to look up this Barnabas fella.
Ясненько. Ну, слушай, хорошая такая способность, и вполне возможно, что она нам еще пригодится. Это самая механика. Я надеюсь.
My life's work, mostly consisting of hoodlums, thugs, and weirdos. Let's see here.
Так, Барнабас, он должен быть где-то здесь. Вот, Барнабас Бусара. Барнабас Бусара, возраст неизвестно, занятие неизвестно, однажды вроде бы назвал себя охотником за злом. Известные преступления неясно, подозрения на вандализм. Известные принадлежности хостес Тенебрис. Известные родственники, одна дочь Пис. Он говорил, найдите Пис. Ну да, окей. Мало что известно об организации хостес Тенебрис и их предполагаемом лидере Барнабасе Бусара. В круг подозреваемых входит очень ограниченное число людей, из которых полуофициально подтверждено лишь двое, сам Бусара и его дочь Пис. Многие считают, что они находятся в постоянном конфликте с несколькими культами, и, возможно, сама организация изначально возникла как реакция на деятельность этих самых культов. Их предполагаемый лидер Бусара напрямую не связан с какой-либо преступной деятельностью, но его имя так или иначе всплывает при упоминании наиболее заметных оккультных событий в преступном мире. Похоже, хостес Тенебрис крайне серьезно относится к тайному в теме тайных обществ. Кроме имени их двух главных предполагаемых членов, об организации больше ничего не известно. Текущее состояние неизвестно. Так, хорошо. У нас есть Пис. Барнабас. А еще поищем Пис. А нету. Слушай, их тут до хрена. Октавиан. Они реально заморочились за каждый вот этот вот. За каждый файл, прикинь. Прикинь, это разработчики. Хотя их вроде там было-то всего пара человек. Запертые в гараже. Александру. Алаид. Кстати, оно не переведено. Секретные материалы. Интересно. Эдвард Хантер. Ну да, это... Не знаю, может это какие-нибудь бэкеры с какого-нибудь кикстартера. Ну, то, что они не переведены, это означает, что они для сюжета не важны. Но давай все просмотрим. Чего Почему бы и нет? Ух ты. Дженни Фламп. Стрим. 45 лет. Куча кошек. Почему бы нет? Ой. Это у нас кто? Не знаю. Ясно. Хорошо. Вики Лагун. Ясно. Это? Ревек. Да, это явно какие-нибудь бейкеры с Кикстартера.
Hey, Bazinski, I think I got something on that fine peace thing. I don't believe Barnabas was trying to guide you to a life of mindfulness and meditation. He's got a daughter called Peace. Peace Busara.
Oh, of course, that makes sense.
Ну, мог бы...
Can you look her up?
On it. I think
Во
I
ВКонтакте
got it.
ищет.
I found Peace Busara's blog.
Что такое блог?
What's a... Nah, never mind. What does it say?
Oh, well, the latest entry's pretty cryptic. It just says land beyond the forest and a bunch of numbers. Okay, these must be spatial coordinates. Tracking them down now.
Man, this is just like in the movies.
And I was right. She's in... Forumaris, Transylvania, Romania.
Well, well. Hey, here's an idea. Feel like visiting your ancestral home, Kerwin?
Are you kidding me? More than anything. But I'm hopelessly broke and...
Don't worry about it. Barnabas paid well, and I want to see this thing through.
Awesome.
Так, рад побывать в Румынии. Что-нибудь удалось найти во время поездки в Фишмут?
Found anything worth examining on your trip to Fishmouth?
Actually, yes. Barnabas called it Olmstein's sign. He apparently left it on purpose so that I could find it. Here it is. No idea what it means.
Давай возьмем. Стой. Давай попробуем на нем свой знак.
Flamel's abode.
Flamel's abode. Did I hear that right?
I think so. Does it ring a bell?
There's one famous Flamel I know of, and he's, well, was an alchemist. Looking it up.
Pretty useful
Nicholas
thingamabob,
Flamel,
that laptop.
51 Rue de Montmorency, Paris, France. 14th century alchemist Nicolas Flamel's ancient home.
Alchemist, huh? Could tie into the whole balancing chaos thing. Alright, looks like that's my destination.
European road trip. So, when do we leave?
Так. Только сначала еще несколько
Soon.
файлов.
I still want to go through some files before.
Alright, let me know and I'll book the flights.
Так, погоди, а мы разве не в Румынию едем?
Ugh! Drag this all the way up here and I bet it's empty, Joey. I bet it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Vince. Man, those were some judgmental movers.
Давай попробуем открыть.
Nothing in there.
Письменный стол.
Ugh, man, this thing must weigh a ton. This guy better tip well. Wouldn't count on it, Vince. He ain't for money, I can tell you that. You think this guy goes incognito? You think his browsing history is open up? You wanna look at it? Wanna take a peek? The way that guy looks and dresses, I doubt he even knows how to turn the stupid thing on.
Ну, кстати, прикольная такая вещь. О, растения, давай посмотрим на растения.
Did you hear that, Joey? This guy's talking to his plant. He named it and everything. Man's probably lonely, Vince. Leave it at that.
Maybe I'm a little lonely. Oh well. The number one cause of horizontally intermittent tan. Occupational hazard. Nah, I'd rather not open them more. It's best we don't alert anyone to our presence.
Hey, Joey, check it out. Venetian blinds. Guy thinks he's Sam Spade or something. Let's just get that desk up here, Vince.
A big, bad, weird world awaits out there.
Is this the place, Joey? Sure is. How are we gonna get this desk up the stairs? Couldn't you got a lighter one? Shut up and do your job, Vince.
Я не знаю, эти два грузчика мне кого-то напоминают. Ну что, наверное, надо выдвигаться?
The haunter's mark doesn't work on him. It's Buzz. I guess we're sort of partners now. Never really needed a partner, but I can use the company. He's nothing like me. Maybe it's for the best. It's off to Europe, buddy.
Radical.
Yeah, radical.
Погоди, а сейчас они где находятся? Глава 4. Париж. Хотя я думал, что они отправятся в Румынию. Ну ладно. Париж, то Париж.
Paris. I stepped out of the downpour into Flamel's hutch just in time. What followed was some kind of meteorological insanity. Hurricane Herbert baffled weathermen and struck anywhere in the world without warning. That was far from my biggest concern, though. You see, during the long cab ride from the airport, I'd taken some liberties with my walk dogs, what with the kind of march a gumshoe puts them through. Bumbled up and explaining to the obnoxious cabbie in my very approximate French that, no, I didn't want a detour to gawk the big old oil rig they planted downtown. Fate sucker punched me right in the gut. I left my shoes in the cab.
Опять потерял туфли. Замечательно. Чатик, как насчет 5-минутного перерыва? Я думаю, что сейчас самое оно. Налить себе еще чайку, взять бутербродики и приготовиться к продолжению. Я думаю, что еще одну главу мы сегодня пройдем. Так, сейчас у нас 21 минута по моим часам. Давайте, где-то в 25 минут возвращаемся. Ну что, друзья, готовы продолжать? Так. Давайте потихонечку все осматривать. Тут у нас портрет, лестница, рыболовный крючок.
There's a fishing hook just lying on the floor. I wonder how it got here. I'm not getting anything.
Тогда просто его возьмем. Я думаю, он нам пригодится. Флаер.
Looks like a flyer about Nicholas Flamel. I'm not getting anything. This might prove useful at some point. It's an old portrait of, I guess, that Flamel fella.
A beautiful depiction of Flamel indeed, Mr. Olmsted. Your penthouse quarters are ready. Right this way.
Olmsted, huh? Nice, familiar ring to it. I'm not hauling that around.
Хорошо, у меня тут есть портрет пожилой женщины, древняя надпись, конторская книга, древнее устройство связи, телефон, и тьма.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Shiny summoning thingy. And I mean shiny. Look at that thing. I could ring this all day long. I gotta get me one of these, for no good reason whatsoever. No resonance.
Портрет пожилой женщины.
Must be the missus. She's got a fierceness to her. If there's pants to be worn around here, I bet she's the one wearing them.
Знаешь, она на какого-то вампира похожа. Вон, смотри. Клыки. Вот один, вот второй.
Oh, Serge, we will be so happy here. Now get cracking on that dinner. Allez!
Ну да, он был прав.
No thanks. She's taken, and I got Cornelia. Been a while since I've seen one of these. The world has changed indeed.
Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you.
That's a lot of book right there. Not everything's gone digital, I guess. I find that strangely comforting. Oh, wow. Getting such a garbled mess. It's indecipherable.
Подожди, а это что? Древняя надпись.
I'm sorry, I can't read Ancientish. It's probably Latin. That's as good a guess as any.
Hic habitat flamilus.
That did not help.
Так, ну как бы и вроде как все, да?
A reddish corridor of old portraits and domestic odors. Judging by the smells and sounds, that way lies the kitchen. I could use some warm soup right now. Getting nothing here. That's gotta be my destination, but I don't exactly know where I'm going.
Ладно, давай позвоним в звонок. Здравствуйте.
Good evening, monsieur. My name is Serge, and I'm the concierge here. How may I help you?
Ну и погодка.
It's quite the weather we're having out there.
Oh, yes. A freakster. They call it the Herbert. Taking the entire world by storm.
Huh, yeah.
Хотя Париж и в грозу прекрасен.
Paris is still beautiful in the storm, though.
I wholeheartedly agree, monsieur. She's the prettiest no matter the weather.
I believe I have the right address. Rue de Montmorency, 51. I'm interested in an apartment.
Everything is rented out, monsieur. I'm sorry.
Everything.
Well, yes, everything.
Час от часу не легче.
Man, I can't catch a break.
Paris is a busy city. What can I say?
Так, инспектор по настилу полов. Давай про
My
научный
interests
характер.
are scientific in nature. I understand there's some historical significance to this building.
You are correct. Sir Nicolas Flamel, the famed alchemist, lived here for a while. On the top floor.
May I see that apartment?
I'm afraid not, sir. As you well guessed, it is being held onto.
Held on to, huh? Any chance it's a mysterious person interested in stabilizing volatile elements and such?
Monsieur is very inquisitive.
Знакомо ли вам имя Ольмстев?
Does the name Olmstead ring a bell, Mr. Serge?
I do not know who you are or what are you seeking, but this conversation ends now. I have some soup on the stove and I must tend to it. Au revoir.
Так, и что это он тут такое нашел?
That's the concierge's prerogative. Oh, wow. Getting such a garbled mess. It's indecipherable.
Так, хорошо. Ну да, это было бы
Getting
глупо.
nothing here.
А по лестнице я могу подняться?
I can't just blindly walk up there. Need someone to show me upstairs.
Ясно. Ну, давай мы про сантехнику ему тогда скажем.
I think we got off on the wrong foot, Monsieur Serge.
Makes no difference. I cannot show you the apartment, and that is final.
Это ради науки?
I find your reticence suspicious.
My reticence is born of loyalty and respect.
Верность кому?
Loyalty to whom, Mr. Olmstead?
Oh, your inquisitiveness grows tiresome. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Так, когда я Ольмстева упоминаю, он у нас уходит. Ясненько. Ничего.
No resonance.
Давай еще раз.
A beautiful depiction of Flamel indeed, Mr. Olmstead. Your penthouse quarters are ready. Right this way.
Olmstead, huh? Nice, familiar ring to it.
А давай его
I'm
возьмем.
not hauling that.
Нет? Не хочет.
No thanks. She's... I've come to lurk in you again. That's all I can remember. Nah, that's not the...
Нет?
Nothing
Нет.
that one.
Ладно, давай еще с ним поговорим.
Ah, it's you. My point is, I'm a busy...
Есть вещи поважнее, чем суп.
Soup? There are more important things than soup.
You are technically correct, but it is too late in the evening for us, even in Paris.
I just wanted to come clean. It's Olmsted who sent me. I was just testing you before.
Oh, really? I never saw him with anyone else before, let alone sending someone. Allow me to remain suspicious as to your truthfulness. The fact that you know his name does not mean you represent him or even his friend.
Так, вы излишне педантичны.
You're being unnecessarily pedantic.
No, I am merely being cautious. Big difference.
Я пришел за вещью, которую оставил мистер Олмстед.
I'm here for the thing Mr. Olmsted left behind. I'm sure I can find a way to convince you that I'm his representative.
Fine, I'll play along. Let me think. Something that only he and I would know. All right. Could you perhaps tell me, Mr.
K-type.
Mr. K-type, do you know what his nickname for me was? That only he and I knew? And if you tell me that, I'm fully convinced he really did send you and hand you the key to Flamel's room.
Какое? Сержа Леоне?
Sergio Leone?
Not even closer.
Дедуля?
Gramps?
Not by a long shot.
Дылда?
Stretch?
No.
Flamel's what?
Room.
Rome?
Room. Oh, you are insufferable.
I don't recall right now. I'm sure it'll come to me.
Why am I not surprised? Anything else, monsieur?
Not for now, I guess.
Adieu.
Так, хорошо, надо узнать.
A beautiful depiction of Flamel indeed, Mr. Olmsted. Your penthouse quarters are ready, right this way.
Olmsted, huh? Nice, familiar ring to it. He's looking kinda surprised for some reason. I guess people were all scraggly back then. I'm not home.
Так, хорошо, и где может быть... древнее устройство связи, давай-ка.
Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you.
Нет, явно не здесь.
It's a flyer what bears Flamel's mug. It's also got a writ of his goings and doings. Reading that, though, is a first-class ticket to Knapsville. Population Z's.
Рычаг.
Picked up this fishing hook. Don't ask me why. I'm not sure either.
Да, Серж что-то еще брюзга, однако появляется. Стоит мне только позвонить в колокольчик. Немного жестоко, но при этом забавно. Париж, моя цель где-то на верхних этажах гостиницы, но я не могу просто пойти туда наугад. Мне нужен кто-то, кто покажет мне путь. Окей.
Nah, it's private. No thanks. She's taken, and I got Cornelia.
Oh, Serge, we will be so happy here. Now get cracking on that dinner. Allez!
Так, хорошо. А что мы еще здесь не проверяли?
Oh, wow. Getting...
Тут у нас одни сплошные помехи.
Nothing that way.
Может быть, можно вот так сделать?
This way, this way. So good to have you again.
Так, хорошо. Кто-то там вернулся.
I need someone to show me upstairs. Don't...
Древняя надпись. Портрет пожилой женщины. Ну, как-то да, как-то пока непонятно. Давай еще попробуем с ним поговорить.
Oh no, do you not have anything better to do with your time than torture me, Mr. K-Type?
Я просто в Париже один, заскучал.
May I inquire about a book you have here?
You may. It is our Flamel Memorial Guest Book. I have been keeping it for more than 30 years now.
So it's one of those things you write your impressions in after visiting?
You should be a detective.
How can I give my impression on Flamel if you won't let me visit his rooms?
I don't know. Does this lobby elicit any historical enthusiasm in you?
Alright, I'd like to jot down my impressions of the place.
I'm afraid I can't let you personally do that, but I will be happy to write down whatever it is you wish.
Alright. By the way, what a beautiful quill you've got there.
Actually, it's a fountain pen, made to look like a quill.
Is the feather real?
Quite a real Corvus Corax feather, yes. A fine present from someone very close to my heart. What shall I write?
Я Дональд Архетип.
I, Donald R. K-Type.
Yes?
Будучи в здравом теле и разуме, осознавая, что это войдет в официальную историю.
Full well that this will go into recorded history.
Yes.
Не могу подтвердить, вынужден зафиксировать в письменной истории. Давай, настоящему объявляю этот прекрасный вечер.
Hereby declare this fine evening.
Yes.
Что в связи с обстоятельствами, кое трудно было предсказать, что, будучи в состоянии торжественного очарования,
that in a state of solemn fascination.
Bon Dieu, is there more?
Я только начал.
Oh, I've only just begun. I am a visitor to these strange francophone lands.
Yes.
И спешу незамедлительно донести до вашего известия.
And as it shall be known forthwith.
In the name of all that is sacred, is there more?
For in these precipitous times, my efforts to abscond the true nature of my incursions into the obscure and forbidden.
Monsieur, you'll have to excuse me. I will be right back. Je viens, je viens.
А вот теперь мы можем посмотреть это перо.
Serge seems to have forgotten his beloved pen there.
This is for you, Papillon.
Попотылек.
Monsieur Olmsted, it's beautiful. You are too kind.
Pretty thing, I must admit. As Mac Viper says, never touch another man's pen.
Ну все, теперь мы знаем, как его зовут.
I might have known it was you. What is it now?
Я помню, как Олмстед называл
I
вас.
remembered what Olmsted used to call you. It was Papillon.
A con but boy in the face of evidence. You truly must be an envoy of my dear friend. I will give you the key to the apartment. Please reassure Monsieur Olmsted of my everlasting devotion and friendship.
I'll be sure to do that. Thanks.
Ольмстейн передает привет. Давай так.
What is it that endeared you so to Olmsted, Mr. Serge?
He's, strange. I find it hard to put my finger on it. I just feel so loyal to him.
Strange.
I suppose it is a bit strange, but I'm an old man.
Yeah, okay. How do you remember Olmstead?
Oh, a very, very warm and likable gentleman.
Yeah, but what of his appearance?
Appearance? Funny. Now that you mention it, I'm having a hard time recollecting his visage.
Strange.
Yes, maybe. But I'm an old man, and my memory is foggy about a lot of things.
Yeah, that would explain it. Is Flamel's, thing still up there?
Is Sing music type?
Oh, come on, Serge. I work for the man. You know, the stabilizing element he was after.
I truly know nothing of what Monsieur Olmsted was researching up there. I figured he would keep you in the loop, no?
It's complicated. Olmstein sends his regards.
Olmstein?
Huh. I mean Olmstead. Silly me.
Thank you for delivering his message.
Thanks, Serge. I'll come to bother you if there's anything else.
No bother at all. Anything for Monsieur Olmsted.
Так, погоди, а разве он меня туда не проводит? Ух ты ж. Пентаграмма, ночной Париж, древний шкаф, странная пыль.
Strange little pyramids of grayish blue dust. Probably alchemical in nature. No time to look into it.
Ya Azoftu. Ya Angaku. Ya Zi Nibo.
Okay.
Это, наверное, то же самое, да, будет? Да.
Okay.
Пентаграмма.
Of course there had to be a pentagram. Of course. I guess Olmstead tried to follow in Flamel's footsteps.
Know this, seeker. Books hold untold meaning. Order is capital.
Что бы это значило? Так, хорошо. Гниющие книги, свечки, древний шкаф.
A really old, really crooked armoire. It looks, well, ancient.
Может, там внутри что-то есть?
Vertical crack in it lets me know it's empty.
А, ну ладно.
Paris, the city of lights. More like lightning now. Looks just as dreary as any other town in a thunderstorm. Wish I could have visited under different circumstances and weather. We'll always have Paris. Rainy, somber Paris.
Так, хорошо.
These particular books had somehow survived. They seem to be in alphabetical order. I was gonna have to make some kind of informed choice here. Choices, actually.
Ага. Пока что непонятно.
Ancient books, rotting away in this.
Хранившиеся и гниющие книги.
So much for anyone ever reading them. They're no use to anybody anymore.
А вот эти, наверное, что-то мне
There's
расскажут.
something capital about these titles. It is reflected in the knowledge within.
С ним поговорить
I don't know
можно?
what to say. I, or the Roman numeral for one.
Know this, seeker.
books hold untold meaning. Order is capital. Know this books hold order.
Так, окей, это у меня понятно. Метка преследователя показала, что в книгах есть что-то заглавное. Порядок заглавен. Должна быть какая-то последовательность, которую я должен соблюдать. Ну окей. А как определить? Ясно. Наверное, как-то вот отсюда.
Я Азофту. Я Ангаку. Я Зи Нибо.
Окей.
Давай попробуем. Есть ли тут что-то? Интересно. 1. Видимо, их надо все пересмотреть. Нет, слушай, я пока не понимаю.
I don't know what to say. V, or the Roman numeral for 5. IV, or the Roman numeral for 4. III, or the Roman numeral for 3. II, or the Roman numeral for 2.
Так, хорошо. Париж. Старая пыль. Может быть, мне вернуться и тут посмотреть?
Hic habitat flamminus.
That did not help.
Так, а вот там вот у нас какая-то двоечка римская. Конторская книга. Давай попробуем с ним еще поговорить. Может, он даст какую-нибудь подсказку? Видимо, нет.
No, but...
As Mac Viper says.
Ясно.
That's the... I don't think I'm getting any calls. I'm not.
Так, хорошо, значит, надо что-то делать все-таки с книгами. Давай быстренько еще посмотрим. Вот что вот это вот еще значит? То есть зачем там... Угу. Ясно. А, все, я, кажется, понял. Раз, два, три, 4, 5. Угу. Давай смотреть по количеству букв I в заголовке. Это у нас 3. Это у нас 4. И 5. Возможно, все должно получиться.
Cactus. I had chosen the book starting with an I and the first word in the sentence. I was onto something. Est. Draconi. In. Finem.
Проницательный призыватель. Открытое достижение. Ну, значит, я все сделал правильно, судя по всему.
Let's see where chaos takes us. This way, seeker.
Хорошо. Это, видимо, та самая комната. Вид на Париж.
Still Paris. Still in the rain.
Так, контейнер, перья, мусор. Вот и перья.
Crow's feathers. Scattered all around. What the heck? I'm sure there's some kind of significance here, but it escapes me. Wait. Olmsted gave a crow's feather pen to Serge. What does that mean? Everything has to be hermetical, doesn't it?
Corvus. Corvi. Corvinus.
What? I don't really need them.
Хорошо, давай посмотрим, что за контейнер.
I'll be damned. That's gotta be what I'm looking for. The container of constants, as it were. Huh. Sure put up a fight, didn't you, Olmsted? Or Olmstein, or whatever. Come to daddy.
Flomulus necessarium est.
Нет очевидного способа открыть контейнер. Интересно, нужно ли мне здесь что-нибудь еще? Метка преследователя гласит Flomulus necessarium est. Я не великий знаток латинского, но думаю, мне нужен фламель, чтобы открыть контейнер.
There's no apparent latch or handle, and it looks firmly locked.
Так, а давай посмотрим.
There's a lot of junk in here. I'm not going through all of it. Gotta keep my eyes on the prize. I have to stop getting distracted.
Ясно.
No resonance.
Я думаю, то, что мне надо сейчас сходить и взять портрет Николаса Фламеля. В смысле? Что ты его тогда крюком вырежешь?
Nah, it's
У меня же флаер есть. Ну давай попробуем.
just apply Flamel. Hey, it worked.
Здорово.
Huh, a solitary page. Looks like it was torn out of a book. Is this it? Really? Ecce structura.
Хорошо, давай ее возьмем.
Alright, let's see what this says. Huh, interesting. I should tell Buzz about this right away. He'd better have a cell phone signal.
Глава 5. Трансильвания.
Ugh, not having phone signal or internet sucks so bad.
Rare occurrence like that helps us any. Sure, it took a lot to get from Bucharest to this Forum Maris place. More than crossing the ocean, I might add.
It's this blasted storm that defies the laws of physics, popping in and out of nowhere all over the world. Did you hear the driver saying it was messing with the GPS?
Wait, where'd that accent come from?
This? Well, what are my ancient stomping grounds doing to me? Kitty, I think this is the real me.
It never ends. Well, we're here. Charming town, your ancestral home. You will, of course, understand my apprehension and distrust of this place. Me being a black cat and everything.
It isn't still the Middle Ages here, dummy. And as long as you're not excessively loud, people tend to not notice you can speak. Let's find peace.
Right behind you.
Так, ну что, чатик, попробуем пройти еще одну главу или закончим на сегодня? Что скажешь? Я не знаю, насколько она будет долгой. Еще главу говорите? Чатик, отписывайся, отписывайся. Ну, что там за окном происходит, если вы слышите это? Похоже, кто-то опять салют запускает. Грустная маска, местный житель, барахло, повозка, плохо освещенная улочка. Почему здесь везде плохо освещенные улочки? Это хорошо, что не слышно, да.
A man in what I think is a traditional mask. He looks really distressed as far as I can tell.
Так, сейчас. Ладно, давайте тогда еще одну главу расхотите. Надеюсь, она будет не очень долгая.
A fine example of the local populace. He looks very, determined.
Да, знаешь, он выглядит очень средневековье. Средневеково. Ты, Китти, что думаешь? Ясно.
Hi.
No, serus, mă. No, ni-mă la el ce palid îi, mă. Mă, ești bine, mă, frățioare? Ni-mă la el ce tras la față-i, mă, săracu, că zici că nu mânca nimic de 3 zile. Tu l-ai, Sylvie. Dar cum ai ajuns aici, mă? De unde-i? De unde-i fi, mă? De-a cui ești? Cu curat ai venit? Ni-mă și umblă cu mâța aia după el. Pai! Di la el, mă, zici că-s de la țârcuș. Mâță neagră, mă, umblă după el, gândești că-i câine. Bată-te, norocul să te bată.
Have you seen a foreign girl around here lately?
Ce, mă, fete străine aici? Du-te, mă, de aici, mă. Auzi la el, fete-i trăbă. Tula, doamne, dar păi tu vii aici de unde au înțărcat dracu copchii să cați fete, dar păi voi n-aveți
такой Стёп, да, видимо?
Doamne, iartă-mă și nu mă bate. Bă, n-am mai văzut eu nicio muiere, mă, numai de ale noastre, de aici, de ale locului.
Okay, any idea where I could look for her?
Da, păi numai Dumnezeu bunuțul știe, dar păi eu de unde să știu, mă, copile? Da, păi vezi tu, este un han colo așa, îi zice hanul vieții, așa îi zice, și apoi mergi tu frumos acolo pe chișoarele tale, în adidas și tăi frumoși, și apoi întrebi tu acolo, no, că poate știu oamenii, poate nu știu. Îi vedea tu când ajungi acolo, no, bine, mergi frumos cu mâța după tine, tu mai măni la ei, mă, bă, fainis, mă, neam de neamul meu nu văzut așa ceva.
Thanks. Are you from around here?
Da cum, mă? Dar de din tată în fiu suntem aici, mă, cu oile, da cum, mă? Dar apoi de când mă știu eu, mă? Și apoi de când erau moșii mei, mă, tată meu, Vasilie, moșul Ioan, Buna Varvara, tata lui moșul Solomozi și Ghibolu, și apoi moșilor tăți de viacuri, tot pe aici, no, păi cum?
I see. Weird weather we're having, huh?
E, mă, zici tu bine ce zici, mă, tare dubașă vreme, mă, eu de când mă știu așa ceva n-am văzut. Apoi când plouă, când îi soare, deci vine țarușcă mea așa jos. Când se supără sunt ilie și apoi trântește o furtună de să cacă ciorile pe ele, mă, de frică, nu mai știi cum să te îmbraci. Doamne feri, ca așa ceva de când mămuca m-a făcut, eu n-am mai văzut. Ascultă tu la mine.
All right, bye.
No, bine, dragul tati, te-am țucat, mă, du-te, că
Кстати, видите,
și apoi dacă nu te așteaptă, no, las, că văd că vii. Du-te, că mi-ești drag, mă, cu mâța aia după tine, nimă la ei, mă, fainis, să nu-i de ochi. Du-te, dragă, merg cu Dumnezeu, te-am țucat, serus.
Фух, ну, слава тебе, Господи. Знаешь, если вот такие диалоги будут в локации Румыния, то мы, наверное, до часа и не пройдем. Хорошо, барахло.
It's literal trash.
You'll probably pick it up.
Maybe I will.
Oh, I'm convinced you will.
Okay, I'm picking it up.
Good.
Great.
Так бери.
Look, I am picking it up.
That's just swell, buddy.
You better believe it.
I do.
Fine.
Good.
Хорошо, у меня есть какой-то мусор. Ох уж эти квесты, таскать мусор в карманах.
It's a tourist info thing about the statue and town in general. Yep, just as I suspected. It's a Vlad. The whole numbering thing with lords and rulers speaks volumes of their imagination when it comes to names. I dare not even suggest tourists.
Так, хорошо. Статуя.
That inscription is nigh unreadable, but I'd bet my bottom dollar that's of Vlad. Very popular voivod name. Trends. Must have been a mean mother. Got a steak and everything. Cool. Apparently she's into art that's way...
Хорошо, у меня есть мэрия. Лампочка. Лампочка.
A pretty powerful light bulb illuminating that info thingy. It's way too hot to touch and I don't see a light switch.
Ясно. Давай посмотрим или поговорим с этой маской.
Man, that's one cool looking mask.
Это очень похоже на какую-то женщину.
I'd wear that mask everywhere if it was socially acceptable. Masks absolutely own. Good evening?
The castle. Must make it to the castle.
Castle?
Must reach castle. Must defend castle.
I'm afraid I can't help you with that, sir. Hi again.
I must reach the castle. I must defend the castle.
Okay, see you later.
Интересно, интересно. Темная дверь, провод. Мне это все понадобится?
It's a cable running from that inn to the reddish gate. Probably internet, I'm thinking.
Хорошо. Красные ворота. Трансильвания. Ага, окей.
Transylvania. Well, it sort of reads the same. Why is the Y missing and not other letters, though?
Так, хорошо, мне, наверное, туда. А это что за темная дверь?
One of a series of dark and mysterious doors. I can sort of hear muffled voices from behind it. Should I be eavesdropping on these people, though? Is that ethical in any way on my part? So you have a dark and mysterious door. It's not against the law, is it? I mean, I don't know anything about Transylvanian law, but I think it's legal, right?
Так, хорошо.
I'd better not involve.
Вот у нас что? Внушительная статуя Нику. Искусствовед. Так, и там у нас тоже куда-то. Давайте сначала всю вот эту локацию осматривать, а потом уже будем остальные. Так, не хочу я с тобой разговаривать. Местный житель. А, вот у нас и гостиница, да? Есть еще и повозка.
What a quaint little horse-drawn carriage. Good to know there's a functioning vehicle around here. That's a good horsey. Kitty, be nice to the horsey.
What? Did I say or do anything?
Just being preemptive, that's all.
Jeez.
Kitty, be nice.
What?
Just...
Jeez.
Так, хорошо, это у нас гостиница. Плохо освещенная улочка, замок в отдалении. Это про вот это, да, говорилось?
Whoa, an authentic, cool-looking Transylvanian castle. Man, I have to say, as far as background scenery goes, can't beat a castle on a craggy hill. You just can't. It's a particularly badly lit street, probably leading outside of town.
Так, отель-то понятно, а давай-ка мы еще раз сходим в левую часть и посмотрим, что у нас там. Вот это вот, красные ворота.
A conspicuous ornate gate with an intense red glow emanating from behind it.
Did you swallow a thesaurus while I was asleep?
Pray remain unobtrusive, feline. There's a sculpture of a bird above it. A raven or a crow, I think. Things are definitely bird-themed.
Так, хорошо. Ладно, тогда пойдем в гостиницу.
What a lovely place.
Just stay alert. I can smell the tension in the air.
That's probably just customers waiting for their meals to arrive.
It takes time to dice up the meat enough to hide the stab wounds.
Провод.
A cable that seems to run outside. Probably internet, I think.
Толстая перчатка.
Okay, there's a thick glove that somehow made its way up there. Can't imagine how that would happen, but there it is.
Ну-ка, Китя.
Yo, Kitty! I need your climbing skills to get that glove up there. But do it stealthily, okay?
Gotcha. I'm an ninja.
Show off.
Здорово. Хорошо. Уксус, гнутая вилка, чувак наслаждается едой. Давай тогда посмотрим на всех на них.
I'll bet that guy spends hours in the mirror daily. I mean, look at that beard. It's perfect. Man, I'll never look that tight. I think she...
Давай попробуем с ним поговорить.
Yeah, hello. Do I know you? Please go away.
Меня зовут Бас, и я турист.
My name's Buzz, and I'm a tourist.
My name is Vasile, and I'm the alpha male. I'm not bragging. I don't want it to sound confrontational, just putting it out there so it's crystal clear.
Okay, Vasile, I can respect that, I think.
И как дела?
So, what's up?
Look, man, I'm kind of busy trying to get the waitress's attention. Would you mind bothering someone else?
Sheesh, fine.
Wait a minute. Maybe you could help.
Really? How?
Come stand next to me. That way I'll shine even more by contrast, you know?
Thanks, I'll pass.
Где-нибудь видели девушку по имени Пис?
Have you seen a girl called Peace around?
Not since I've been sitting here. And you can trust me. If there's anything I would have noticed, it would be a girl. Is she pretty?
Never mind.
Крутая борода?
Nice beard.
Of course it's nice. It's only seen the inside of the best-rated beard salons in the country.
You have beard salons in Transylvania.
Oh, 'cause we're Transylvanians and we should just let our facial hair grow out like animals, right? Bigot.
Hey, I'm Romanian too.
With that sad excuse of a 5 o'clock shadow? Please.
Oh, brother. So this waitress...
Anna.
Anna. How do you plan on getting her attention?
Other than my stunningly styled hair, impeccably waxed beard, and rock-hard abs? I think that's as far as this plan goes.
That's it? What if your interests are completely opposite, or your characters don't match?
Wait, what do you mean? We both look good.
Are you interested in anything other than her looks?
I don't think I understand your question.
Never mind, dude.
Ясненько. Ну да, настоящий альфа-самец, что еще можно сказать? Чувак наслаждается едой, а ты нам что скажешь?
This guy's really enjoying his food. Looks like a vial of vinegar.
Watch out!
What?
What?
You just said watch out!
I did? Oh, I did. What? Oh, watch out! That there is not vinegar.
It's not.
What? No, it's a powerful solvent. I mislabeled it. Silly me. Nearly killed myself with it.
Not to mention me. Can I still have it?
What? Yes, take it. Just don't put it in your salad. What?
What? Oh, darn it, now I'm doing it too. Thanks.
Так, хорошо, у меня есть растворитель. Зачем он мне? Гнутая вилка.
It's a fork with very bent tines. I mean, who knows? It might come in handy. Hi there.
Huh? What?
Ничего.
Nothing?
All right then. What?
My name is Buzz.
I'm happy for you, son. What?
What?
Okay.
Интересно, у них тут диалоги.
So...
Yes, what?
Where was I?
How should I know, son? What?
Never mind. How do you like this inn?
It's pretty good, considering it's the only one.
That makes sense. Bye.
What? Bye.
Здравствуйте. Хозяева гостиницы. Хозяева гостиницы. Коллекция кувшинов.
These guys really love their pictures. Nicely decorated too. I must admit they really add to the rustic charm. I kinda like the green one. I don't think I need any pit. I think they're the owners of this fine establishment. Nice couple. Seriously. Hi.
Hello, foreigner.
Greetings, stranger.
My name's Kerwin, Buzz Kerwin.
Rodica. And this is my husband, Istvan. Wait, did you say Kerwin?
Yes, I'm actually half Romanian myself.
Tu lai doamne ești? Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes, dear, and I don't like it one bit.
What?
Nothing.
Never mind.
Oh, why does everything have to be so mysterious and complicated?
И что не так с
What was
фамилией-то?
that about my name?
Oh, it's just... how do you spell that?
Kerwan.
See? That doesn't sound like a local name. Not at all. Has it been altered in the last few generations?
You know, I really have no idea. Wait, altered from what?
Istvan, let it go. It's the gentleman's business.
But
Shush.
Cor what?
Enjoy your stay in scenic Transylvania, my friend.
Может быть, он был Корвин, типа тоже ворон?
I'm looking for a girl.
This is not that kind of inn.
No, a particular girl. Her name is Peace.
Is this some kind of social commentary metaphor you're trying to pull?
Pretty beautiful if it is.
No, I mean it in the most literal way.
Look, we have to be very skeptical to strangers around here. Especially foreigners.
Don't ask, we just do.
Чужак, незнакомец, кажется, никто больше гостям не рад.
Foreigner, stranger, no one ever seems to be welcoming anymore. I'm starting to think it's me.
Oh, it's not you. We have to...
Istvan, you should stop talking now.
Теперь мне еще любопытнее.
Now I'm even more curious.
Curiosity is a very healthy thing.
Up to a certain point.
Then, it can start to become extremely unhealthy.
I love when you put complicated things into concise sentences even simple people can understand, Rodi.
Oh, stop it, you charmer.
I'm still curious about your unwelcoming attitude. I mean, this is an inn, right?
We have to be skeptical toward foreigners.
Have to. And I'm half Transylvanian.
Half Transylvanian, huh? Okay. Let's say you need to earn our trust. Hear that?
И как это можно сделать?
How would one go about earning your trust then?
Suika!
Будь здоров.
Gesundheit.
You said you're half Transylvanian. Suika is our local drink.
60% alcohol.
60? And you expect me to ingest that?
I can't trust a man unless he drinks with me.
What century is this again?
It's our tradition. So, we drink?
Ну ладно,
Hit
давай.
me.
Norok! There you go. Now, ask me anything.
Да, мне кажется, чтобы я не выбрал.
I don't understand. Come back when you're sober, huh?
Протрезвел, да?
Talk to you guys later.
Servus.
Так, мне надо, значит... автобусный билет. Надо, значит, что-то сделать так, чтобы он не пьянел. У вас есть тут масло, нет? Например.
Hey, it's an old-timey radio. Charming. I guess it comes in handy when all other communications are jammed. I think she'd better lay low in here.
throughout Transylvania and indeed the whole of Romania. That was, let me see here. Oh, well, apparently I have no idea who was singing that, but, oh boy, what a stinker. Maybe we're better off not ever knowing, right? Right, well, never mind that. You know that's the exception right here on Garlic Radio, cause we only play the top Transylvanian hits. It's your boy, wait, no, it's your main man Yanku, and we'll be spending the next hour or so together, so buckle up, everybody! No, seriously, whether you are in an autonomous or animal traction vehicle, wear the seatbelts. Please? They don't put those potholes in the road for nothing, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, I crack myself up sometimes. Anyway, dear listeners, here's a weather update. We have no idea what's happening anymore. Darn it, weather. What is this, some kind of a joke? And what's this hurricane, Herbie, or whatever they call it, doing here? Hurricanes? In my Transylvania? And not only that, apparently it's messing with the GPS and internet in certain areas. I'm told Foromaris is affected by this. Well, Foromaricians, I hope you're receiving this. You should at least have a garlic radio in your life, am I right? Sure, I'm right. Alrighty, well. Caller, you're on the air. You're on the air.
Yanko?
Yes, you're on the air, friend.
No, wait. Is it really Yanko?
Yes, it's me. You're on the air.
Really? Oh, whoa. Oh, okay.
You know, this always gets me. You call the radio specifically to talk to me, and then you're surprised when you finally do, and you don't believe it's me. So many people doing that. I don't get it. It's like if I called the police and they answered, and I'd be surprised as the police and questioned it.
Jeez, okay, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I'm just a little jumpy today. Just feeling these crazy times we're living in a bit more intensely today. Must be these weird mood swings the weather's been having. All right, dear. What's your name and what are you calling about? There's a T. You know there's a T, right?
Yes, absolutely. That's why I called. I'm Jon. Everyone calls me Johnny. I used to work the wolves up the old road leading to Castle Negrum.
Work the wolves? What is that? Some kind of a crazy young man lingo like sweet or ghost riding the whip or things kids say nowadays?
No. I was working with actual wolves, you know. We'd have these wolves that would just run along the carriage and howl as tourists were transported to the castle. And then we can't do it anymore.
Well, my dear, it's not that I don't respect your profession, but wild animals should be left to be wild. Surely not used as tourist attractions.
No, but you don't understand. I wasn't hurting the animals or making them do it. We grew up together.
Look, granted, you don't sound like the most polite and civilized person I've ever conversed with, to be sure, but I wouldn't exactly say you were raised by wolves.
Not by, with. See, my father was a woodsman, and he found these wolf puppies. Who knows what happened to their mother? And so we kept them, and we raised them.
Are you pulling my leg here?
No, sir. You can ask anyone living in the area. Everybody knew my daddy. Good old Edward the woodsman. Well, Ned to most people. Good man.
Is he not around anymore?
No. Ugly chopping accident. He really got carried away with a promotion and, kind of lost his head.
Oh, that's a shame. So sorry to hear that. So these wolves,
Yeah, me and my siblings each got one.
Wait, you said wolves at first, not wolf. What? Did you move in on your siblings' pets or something?
No, see, my siblings, they kind of started dropping like flies.
Oh my. Forgive me for sounding insensitive, but your family seems really fragile.
Yeah, well, I guess we have a tendency to stick our noses where we don't belong, and then, whoops, nose gone, so to speak. Yes, anyway, so I had these wolves and almost no close relatives to speak of, right? Well, we took a job as security guards first.
You and the wolves? Together?
Well, yes, they let us work together because, you know, security. Mind you, these are really tame wolves. Like dogs, really.
I get it. So, was this like a mole you were guarding?
No, a wall.
You were guarding a wall?
Pretty much, yeah. See, there were things on the other side of the wall.
Things?
And I kind of let them all come in.
Oh, wow, okay.
So I was unemployed, so we got this gig running the wolves along the carriages headed to the castle. And then that one we lost too. And you know why?
No idea. Another wall?
No. Tourists complaining. Too dangerous. One, these are tame wolves. Friendly. All they do is howl. Two, they do not want fear and excitement, because that's our brand. I just don't get it anymore.
I feel for you, Johnny.
Yeah, they're making me use huskies. Huskies. How can I look my wolves in the eye anymore?
I don't know what to say, brother.
Anyway, gotta go. Apparently there's going to be this meeting and I have to be there. There's this new kid I'm supposed to show the ropes to.
Well, that's nice at least. What's his name so we can give him a shout out?
I think it's Ollie?
Alright, Ollie and Johnny. Hope you guys get along. Good luck with the wolves and the castle and the wall and everything.
Thanks, Yanku. Coming!
Alright. That was surreal call. I think I can say that. Not quite. I mean, let's say on the edge of believability and stuff like that. We wish you good luck, Johnny. It seems you and your family have been dealt a pretty bad card in life. Hey, what are you gonna do, right? Sometimes you're the snake, sometimes you're the vampire. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll make something of yourself. And take care of those wolves, will you? Good luck to you, kid. Alrighty then, where were we? Oh, right. I was going to check in with the nation, feel its pulse and vibration on the one and only... Hello? On the one and only... Garlic Station? That's it, dear listener. Whew, we were almost getting far enough from my initial gambit for the rhyme not to work anymore. But then you turned it around like a horse cart in... like a horse cart. I sure did, didn't I?
Что-то как-то очень долгое радиошоу.
My screen over here says your name is Mishu, right?
Well, it's Mihai, really, and frankly, I'm a little upset your producer would take such liberty with people's names like that.
Oh, come on, we are old friends here, Mishu.
Mihai.
Yeah, whatever. So, you are aware that there's a team, right?
Really? Well,
Может быть, мне кто-нибудь
I think I'll just wing it, you know?
даст что-нибудь типа масла, нет?
Mishu. Oh, snap.
LOL, as the kids say, right there? So, was there something you felt you needed to communicate to the Garlic Nation?
Где Трансильвания?
So, how you liking Transylvania so far, kiddo?
It's the greatest!
Really? Okay. So, what are your thoughts on this I only trust you if you can drink literal poison situation?
Happy it involves you, not me.
I was thinking more potential advice and less schadenfreude.
At least your vocabulary is starting to improve. We obviously have to find some way for you to become temporarily immune to their deadly kerosene water. It would make sense for someone around here to have an idea about how to do it.
Where do you think we should be looking for someone to help with the Tsuika thing?
Probably the inn, right?
That makes sense.
The rest of my life, that sounds very...
Так, ладно, оставим их. О, объемный джентльмен.
A quite voluminous guy, unlit pipe in his mouth.
Hey, greetings, my skinny friend.
Oh my, hey there. Good to meet someone friendly.
Have you been talking to these grams around here? Don't judge them too harshly. That's standard foreigner procedure.
Standard procedure? This must be a cultural barrier thing. I'm baffled.
I am afraid it's not for me to explain. So, let's just leave it at that. So, what is it you wanted to talk to me about, Sonny?
Вы видели в последнее время иностранную девушку?
Have you seen a foreign girl around here? Goes by the name of Peace.
I don't have that kind of information, friend. That's something you should ask of Istvan and Rodika, the innkeepers.
Why is everyone except for you so unfriendly?
I don't have that kind of information, friend.
My name's Buzz. Buzz Kerwin.
Luca, the coachman, at your service.
How's the coach business going, Luca?
It really depends on where you want to go. It's been several days now that we have no GPS signal. Strange times indeed.
You need GPS for your coach?
Well, again, it depends on where you want to go. Some places are very difficult to access, even to an experimented coachman like me. So, me and Rosie have to rely on technology. You know?
But everything is so traditional around here.
Don't let appearances fool you. We have some of the fastest internet in the world, friend. It just sort of went away locally, along with the GPS signal.
Just went away? You didn't look into it?
Everyone who was good at computers moved away years ago, sadly. Tech support should be on its way. Unfortunately, with no GPS and the treacherous terrain, plus this weather, who knows when they'll arrive.
That really sucks. So I'm not getting any GSM service either.
I'm afraid not. Oh, heavens, how I miss my 4G.
What if I told you I'm tech support?
Well, you'd make Luca a very happy man. See, my love life.
Yes?
Why am I about to pour my heart out to a stranger?
Потому что ты знаешь, что я заслуживаю доверия.
Because you know I'm trustworthy. You can see it in my eyes.
Oh, look, my friend. See that beautiful waitress over there. Her name's Anna. The prettiest name in the world. Just listen to it. Anna. Anna. Luca is so in love with her.
Sorry, but what does this have to do with the GPS and internet being down?
Well, this isn't the Middle Ages, Buzz. I can't just walk up and talk to her like some troglodyte.
You can't?
No. Of course not. Not in this digital day and age. Oh, I can't rest until I see which way she swipes for me on garlic.
Is that some kind of dating app?
The best there is in Transylvania.
Что если ты ей просто не нравишься?
What if she's just not into you?
Oh, Luca will just look for another girl, I guess. But I need to know first. Can't make any moves before that.
Huh, that's a very mature way to see things. Nice.
Life is too short to cry over spilled milk, friend. plenty of pretty girls in Transylvania. Don't you worry about that. I just hope she doesn't fall for that hipster Vasile. With his trimmed beard and his fancy haircut. Huh?
Так, а если я пойду бегу с ней за тебя?
What is this? Fourth grade in the 18th century? Huh. I'd be left out of the inn.
What are you eating there, Luca?
Oh, just had my mamaliga, but I'm afraid it's all gone.
Do you think I could have the little cauldron? I'll bring it back.
Well, sure, as long as Rodica doesn't notice. Help yourself.
Так, хорошо, у меня теперь есть котел. А зачем он мне?
Luca, help me out with this Tsuika thing.
No, thank you. Got to keep a clear head when steering the couch.
I meant, do you have any idea what I could do so it doesn't hit me like a freight train?
I remember reading about that on a forum recently. But my memory isn't what it used to be. If only the internet was working.
Так, ясно. Мне нужно как-то сделать, чтобы интернет заработал.
Nice pipe.
Thanks. Tell you the truth, I haven't smoked in 24 years, but I feel it gives me some facial balance.
Okay. See you later, Luca.
Talk to you soon, Buzz.
Так, хорошо, давай посмотрим, что там с интернетом. Плохо освещенная улочка, она мне никак не поможет. А вот с проводами... Ну и провод, я так понимаю, сюда тянется. Ну-ка, а там? А тут у нас проводов нету. Рогатка. Так, давай еще.
Stop right there, little chicklet. What's your business with the Corvins?
Are you talking to me, ma'am?
Why, yes, I am, sweetheart. You are trying that door over there, and it's for me to decide who goes or doesn't go through it.
Нужно попасть внутрь.
I just need to go in to follow that cable there. Trying to restore the internet and GPS to the place, you know, doing some good.
Oh, so you're with the people that come fiddle with the cables every once in a while?
Exactly.
Well, they all know the answer, so tell me this. How many pieces did Corvin's heart break into?
Этот Корвин.
Who's this Corvin guy you keep mentioning?
Don't play dumb with me, chicklet. Shoo now, shoo!
I'm not really sure I understand what's going on here.
You can't grasp the concept of password-protected entry? Don't they have internet where you came from, chicklet?
Просто очень медленно.
You do realize I'm male, right?
Age and gender and race mean nothing. You're all chicklets to me.
Well, I guess that's sorta nice. They do, it's just really, really slow.
Talk about really slow.
Hey. I seem to have forgotten my password. Any suggestions on how to proceed?
There's always the password recovery system, chicklet.
Oh, cool. How do I access that?
Ah, Lord knows where he is right now.
It's a he?
Yes, that's my husband, Iwan. He could be anywhere right now, but he's probably hanging around the inn, like always.
Как я его узнаю?
How do I recognize your husband?
Big silly black hat and bigger and sillier white mustache.
Thanks. Why can't you be the password recovery system?
Does your wife do everything around the house while you just lie around?
I don't have a wife.
Doesn't surprise me.
Hey. Can I go in now?
As soon as you tell me the number of pieces Corvin's heart broke into.
I'll get back to you on that.
Так, погоди, а он не там ли в трактире? Кстати, Маска ушел. Да, вот он. И он.
Look at him go.
And not only that, apparently it's messing with the GPS and internet in certain areas.
I'm here about the password recovery.
What? What's that?
I forgot my username and password.
You what?
I mean, I forgot my password.
Oh, all right.
Well, do you have the letter?
Буква?
Letter? What letter?
The Y.
What?
What? No, I'm afraid I don't.
Come back when you have it, Sonny.
Рогатку надо.
Gotta scoot.
What? All right then.
Ладно, пойдем к мальчику, возьмем у него рогатку. Или там девочка.
It's a local kid playing on his phone. Man, he is really into it. Hello, young man. What's up?
Playing on my phone. Do I know you?
Just being friendly, that's all.
Uh-huh.
Во что играешь?
So, what are you playing?
Call of Duty 6.
I thought shooters sucked on mobile.
Call of Duty is not a first-person shooter. It's a survival game.
Survival game? Really?
Yeah, really. You role-play this supermodel, and every once in a while, you have to survive on no food before a show for like 3 or 4 days.
That's terrible.
Games have changed since your days, old man. Everything is realistic now.
Disturbingly so. Nice place, this town.
Nothing ever happens here, and I can't even get data on my phone anymore. But yeah, great place.
Well, if you looked up from that screen every once in a while, you'd see that it is.
Oh, geez, you're one of those, aren't you? We get it. You grew up hitting a ball against the wall, not glued to the screen. You were so much better off. Thanks for the insight. Bye.
Well, no, that's not really what I meant. I was a nerd just like you.
Oh yeah, you're totally hip to geekdom and down with the youth, pups.
Have you seen a girl called Peace around?
No, I haven't, 'cause I'm one of those losers who won't look up from their screens at the real world, right?
Later.
А можно я ему просто подзатыльник дам?
I think it's this kid's slingshot just lying in the grass. That's a cool slingshot you got there, kid.
Yes, isn't it crazy that I know about more than just computer screens and video games? Mind-blowing, I know.
Oh, come on. Mind if I take a look at it?
Yeah, 'cause I'm just giving my deadly slingshot away to a stranger, sure.
Isn't it cooler and more realistic than a video game?
I don't know. but it can realistically take your eye out. So which of these two is worse, you tell me?
Well, if you put it that way...
I made it way too deadly. The world's not ready for it.
Right. That thing does not look deadly.
It's only made from the toughest wood you'll find around these parts, and a virtually unbreakable rubber band. And I've used industrial-grade glue to put the thing together. Not only is it deadly, it's indestructible.
I'll bet I can take it apart. Easy.
Really, dude? You're on. What are we wagering?
Just the satisfaction of being right and in the other guy's face, kid.
Okay then, it's on.
Later.
Ага.
Так, я думаю, то, что у меня тут должен быть, не знаю, чертенок. Искусствовед. Давай посмотрим.
This lady's really interested in that mural up there. Hi there. I couldn't help but notice you're examining that mural up there.
Pardon me? Oh, yes, indeed I am, yes.
Can you tell me anything about it?
Why, of course. You see, there is a certain ambiguity in regard to the vivacious and decidedly histrionic undertones of the disjunctive perturbation present within the artist's essentially transitional brushwork. Wouldn't you say? Of course, you must not let this hint of overspecificity on my part overshadow the obviously resonant spatial relationships between the reductive quality of the lines and the commitment to a rigorously formal approach on the artist's behalf.
Actually...
What you must understand is that the work echoes its own edges with its obsequious interior dialogue, and even replicates itself, paradoxically denying any allusion to a juxtaposed mythopoetical reality.
И все, что все это значит?
But what does it all mean?
Aren't you paying attention, young man? It signifies that the structuralist paradigm under which the creator diligently operated is flush with interpolated post-dialectic musings that cannot be rightfully ignored.
That's oversimplifying it a bit, but yeah, okay.
Каково значение разделенного сердца?
What is the significance of the divided heart?
It is clearly a corollary of the coronary metaphors which permeate the opacity and quintessential divergence of pervasive aesthetic hierarchies in the artist's oeuvre.
I agree. What can you tell me about this bus ticket?
An incisive voyagerial metaphor, rectangularly encased in an obviously sarcastic homage to utter futility and cavalcading materialism.
What do you think of this cauldron?
An unrelentingly piercing allusion to corporeal gastronomic enslavement, in the almost puritanical form of a hemisphere, wrought of sacrosanct hunger, both telluric and spiritual.
You nailed it on the head. I have this pocket full of trash.
Such a buckish postmodernist cliché turned anti-cliché. Not an entirely surprising denouement coming from a distinguishably inexperienced dabbler in the arts, but one I uncontemptuously applaud nonetheless.
Yeah, it's just trash, really.
Precisely. Wink wink, as they say.
В этой перчатке.
What are your thoughts on this glove?
The inherently loquacious relationship between the universality of myth and the theoretical limits of acceptance is akin to a pattern of new insights that are instantly accrued and synthesized, n'est-ce pas? What starts out as a triumph soon becomes manipulated into a tragedy of circumstantial, amorphous extrications of shape and content. Like shimmering replicas becoming anthropomorphic, emergent through critical practice, resulting in intermittent forms that become distorted enough to reflect our true nature as solipsistic consumers of conformity.
But what about the glove?
Oh, there's a glove?
What do you think of this solvent?
Are you by any chance employing Terraceous earthly chemistry as a means of subsuming the inextricable anthropologic dissolution into a pan-expressive, if mechanistic, allegory of human suffering and decay?
I sure am.
Bitchin'.
Ладно.
I'll leave you to your critique.
Indeed, indeed.
Don Imagos, artist, creator, director, actor, visionary, modern-day Viking. Brought important contributions to the art of indie game making to Transylvania from the distant lands of the New World.
Давай посмотрим, что у нас здесь. А тут у нас фреска.
An intricate monochrome mural in stark contrast with the intense colors all around it. It seems to tell a pretty convoluted story. A senior citizen enjoying his time on that bench.
Знаешь, он похож на статую.
Good evening.
A good evening to you, young man.
Красивый город.
Such a pretty town, Forumaris.
Yes, and an old and storied one, too. Oh, if these walls could speak. The birds, the deaths, the wars.
Maybe it's better that they can't speak. Boy, what a sight, huh?
Yes, yes, it is superb. The rolling hills with their scents of hay and white flowers, the gently grazing herds. Sometimes I wish they placed this bench the other way around, but I guess this way you can admire the mural.
Is the painting old?
Old, yes. Older than most things in this town. How old exactly, though, I cannot tell you.
Is there a story behind it?
Yes, there is. But do you have the time to listen to it?
Ну, да.
Yes, I do.
Now, legend has it that a long, long time ago, on top of a mountain overlooking Forumaris, a Solomonar, that's an ancient wizard, was conjuring thunder and rain when, below, a terrifying Balaur, that's a dragon, attacked the town. The masks, sworn defenders of the town, could not defeat the dragon, but could not live either. So they sent an innocent young shepherd girl by the name of Miwara and her dog Azor to beg for the Solomonar's assistance. Miwara and Azor's journey up the mountain was not without peril. See, the Solomonar had laid many traps and cunning magical obstacles to stop anyone from disturbing his ritual. But Miwara and Azor were smart and agile and resilient, so they made it to the mountaintop and told off the dragon's attack. But the Solomonar was red with anger and could not see beyond the fact that a girl and her dog had conquered his defenses. And since they had proven to be smart and agile and resilient, he transformed Miwara and Azor into a black and a white cat, forever cursed to roam the hills and mountains without ever resting again. Then he did make his way down to Forumaris and found it in smoldering ruins, and the masks all but defeated, making their last stand against the beast. He fought the dragon for 3 days and 3 nights, and finally crushed it down into the mountain, burying it in the bowels of the earth. Afterwards, He cried tears of remorse for foolishly cursing the shepherd girl and her dog, and erected a monastery in their remembrance. That castle above the town that everyone fears, its steeple is all that remains of the monastery the Solomonar built ages and ages ago. It became corrupted, and some folks say that it's from the evil that the remains of the dragon still hold. I hear the masks are once again guarding the castle now that its rightful heir has returned. But who would risk going all the way there to see if it's true? Not many, dear. Not many.
Ну, вот такая вот история.
Wow, that was fascinating. I'm glad to hear you say that, young man. I'm still here to tell the story, but for how long? No one really knows or cares about it other than me and the masks themselves. Maybe once I'm gone, so it shall disappear into oblivion.
Let's hope not. Can you tell me the story?
Of course.
Так, нет, стоп.
Legend.
Thank you.
Anytime, young man.
Это если мне надо будет еще раз послушать историю. Видимо, там будет какая-то зацепка. Но пока что мне кажется, что, возможно, Корвин как-то к этому причастен.
Rodika and Istvan. Quirky couple, huh?
I've hardly ever had the opportunity to see how people react to you prior to my transformation. I've gotta say, Buzz, it's not looking good for you.
We are just running into an inordinate amount of generally misanthropic types, I swear to God.
If you say so, bruh.
Luca's such a nice guy, isn't he?
He's in stark and welcome contrast to all the grouches in the inn, that's for sure.
Sweet irony. We should try and help him with his crush on Anna, right?
I'd normally say no, but he is our one ticket out of here, so I'll reluctantly have to agree.
Yeah, we have to solve this internet and GPS problem Forumaris is having. Hey, you always sleep on my Wi-Fi emitter.
Yeah, it's nice and warm. That doesn't make me an expert on network infrastructure. Is there like a cable we could be following or something?
We'll look into it.
Так, ладно, пойдем спросим пароль. У нас теперь есть буква Y в лице рогатки. Здравствуйте. Девочка с кошкой.
It's a girl with a cat on a leash. Hello, little girl.
Hi.
My name's Buzz, and this is my cat, Kitty.
Nice to meet you. I'm Maria, and this is...
What in the name of all that is sacred and holy?
Your kitty can't talk.
Yes, she can. For some reason, people don't usually notice.
Oh my god. Is she magical?
As magical as they come.
Cool.
Это уникально выглядящая собачка.
That's a unique looking doggy.
He's not a doggy, silly. Can't you see he's a kitty cat?
We're really stretching the definition here.
But how come he barks?
Well, he was raised by a doggy, duh. His adoptive mommy was a Carpathian sheepdog.
Oh, nice.
An
actual son of a...
Well, that's a very cool and unique story. So his name is Kiskus.
Uh-huh. That's how you get his attention. I want to name him something else, but I haven't come up with anything better yet.
I understand. Kiskus.
I am now the second most embarrassed cat around.
И какие
What are
планы?
you up to, Maria?
Oh, just walking. He gets real antsy if I don't walk him at least twice a day.
He likes that, huh?
Yeah, he's the happiest kitty when he's in nature. I'd love to take him on a walk in the hills or in the mountains, but Mom and Dad won't let me. It's too far away.
I see. Did you happen to see a black girl around?
No, I would have remembered that.
Откуда он знает, что она
Almost
чернокожая?
everyone around here is pasty white. It's so boring.
Well, it hasn't been sunny in a while either, has it?
No, and weather's been crazy lately. Thunderstorms out of the blue. That's why I can't walk in the hills anymore.
Uh-huh. I'm a tourist. What can you tell me about Forumaris?
Well, everyone says nothing ever happens here, so...
God, I hope that's true.
Catch you later, Maria.
See you!
Так, хорошо. Возвращаемся в трактир. Буква?
Letter? What letter?
The Y. What?
What? No, I'm afraid I don't.
Come back when you have it.
Got.
What? All right.
Так, хорошо, у меня есть вот это вот.
No, man, I don't want to hurt the guy.
В смысле?
No forking.
What's your name and what are you calling about?
Ha! In your face, kid. Man, that stuff was powerful.
Вот тебе буква Y.
Got the letter. All right. You'll need the illuminator. What?
What's an illuminator?
Thingamajig. Makes light. What? You know what to do with it, right?
Нет, не совсем.
Not really, no.
Illuminator goes first, then you add the letter and start counting. What?
Could you be a little more specific?
The old Corvinus heart. Light that sucker up. Then add the letter. Then start counting. What? All clear now?
I guess. So...
Yes, what?
Where was I?
How should I know, son? What?
Never mind. Could you be a...
The old Corvinus heart. Light that sucker. Then... What? All clear?
I guess.
Зажечь какую-то штуку.
What? Bye.
Good old Edward the Woodsman. Well, dead to most people.
Are you understanding anything of this letter and light bulb nonsense, my furry friend?
I'm afraid I don't, my glabrous companion.
Glabrous?
Non-hairy.
I thought you couldn't even read. A barking cat, huh, kitty?
Yeah, it's like that now I've seen everything bit in cartoons.
Think we could use this kind of peculiarity to our advantage.
Nothing really surprises me anymore, so why the heck not?
Так, а может быть надо... Вот тут вот у нас есть какая-то лампочка. Давай-ка на нее посмотрим.
Looks like something this tourist could use. It's way too hot to touch and I don't see a light switch.
Есть где-нибудь... Трансформатор. Прожектор. Ну-ка, ну-ка.
A spotlight that's supposed to be lighting that heart thing on the wall, I think. It's not working. No light bulb.
Угу, надо сначала его осветить. Понятно. Освещенное окно.
A single solitary lit window. Who's in there and why? Why am I even asking these questions?
Ну вот да, тоже хороший вопрос.
Oh no, not another tourist info. Thankfully this one seems to be abandoned.
Так, а давай-ка мы этому пацанчику его рогатину отдадим. А, кстати, я знаю, что нужно делать. Надо... У меня же есть перчатка. Давай-ка мы перчаткой попробуем выкрутить лампочку.
Okay, this should stop it from burning my fingertips.
Замечательно.
Wait, what do you think you're doing?
What? I need this bulb. My folks are from around these parts.
Oh, sure. Silly me. Why don't you grab the statue while you're at it?
Hey, I'll bring it back, okay? I need this.
For such a goody two-shoes, you sure do borrow things a lot.
Shut up, cat.
Так, теперь вставляем эту лампочку вот сюда.
And it fits. Symmetry, I am really into you.
Так, хорошо, изображение сердца.
Huh, a heart-shaped mural. It's got like a circle in the middle and, yeah, I have no idea what this is. It's the Y-shaped stick that...
Так, погоди, а куда мне ее надо?
Yeah, there's an idea. But I feel there's an extra step I need to take.
Так, отойди немножко.
There we go. It will now project a Y on that heart shape. It's neatly divided into 9 parts. I guess that's my password right there.
Замечательно. 9 частей. Пойдем ответим этой милой женщине.
Nine pieces.
That's right, Chiclet. Go on in then. Wait, wait! I look at you now in this light and... Oh!
Oh?
Corvinus! Forgive me for doubting. You know, of course you know. You are back, Corvinus!
I'm sorry, is this some access granted ritual I'm not completely understanding?
Corvinus! Corvinus redivivus!
She's gone.
Well, someone got really excited about you for some reason. There's that. She was also married and more than a century old. There's that, too.
Let's just go in and figure out this blackout.
Corvinus! Corvinus!
Shut up, kitty.
Ну да, его явно принимают за вот этого самого Корвинуса.
It's a withered portrait of a man with a fiercely intense stare. There's something about him. Something strange but familiar.
И по-любому он является его каким-нибудь далеким предком. Ну, и давайте на самом деле на этом закончим. В следующий раз починим интернет и все вот это вот продолжим, потому что сейчас уже достаточно поздно, и главу, к сожалению, мы пройти не успели. Чатик, ты согласен? Я думаю, чатик, ты согласен. Поэтому, как обычно, всем спасибо, кто пришел. Я надеюсь, вам понравился этот стрим. Если он вам понравился, ставьте палец вверх. Также можете поставить палец вверх, если вам понравилась запись этого видео, которая выйдет завтра в 3 часа дня по Москве. Ну а на этом все. Всем еще раз спасибо за просмотр. Спокойной ночи, хорошего настроения и пока-пока.